A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all-old-time radio.
An hour and 30 minutes, this program will present in person such bright stars as
Fred Allen,
Mindy Carson,
Jimmy Durante,
Jose Ferrer,
Portland Hoffa,
Frankie Lane,
Paul Lucas,
Ethel Merman,
Russell Knight, Danny Thomas,
Meredith Wilson.
and my name, darling, is Tallulah Bankhead.
The National Broadcasting Company presents The Big Show. The Big Show, 90 minutes with the most scintillating personalities in the entertainment world. Brought to you this Sunday and every Sunday at the same time as the Sunday feature of 5 Show Festival, NBC's star-studded 5-night-a-week program extravaganza. Tonight's Big Show is presenting such top-flight stars as Fred Allen, Mindy Carson, Jimmy Durante, Jose Ferrer, Portland Hoffa, Frankie Lane, Ethel Merman, Paul Lucas, Russell Knight, Danny Thomas, and Meredith Wilson. And here is your hostess, the glamorous, unpredictable Tallulah Bankhead.
This is Radio 1950, the greatest stars of our time on one big program. And the most fabulous part about this, darlings, is that every Sunday we will present other stars of the same magnitude. Pardon me if I sound like a name dropper, but let's listen to 3 or 4 of the names we've lined up for next week's show. Groucho Marx, Annie Bryce, Jane Powell, and Ezio Henza. Well, now, don't just sit there with your mouths open, darlings. I know what you're thinking. You think such a radio show every week is impossible. And I'm sure that after you hear our first broadcast, you're going to say that show was impossible. Oh, no, that doesn't sound quite right, does it? But NBC says nothing is impossible. All it takes is courage, vision, and a king-size bundle of dough. Each week there will be comedy, drama, music, all performed by the biggest stars we can find. Of course, darlings, now and then a clinker may sneak in, but we're going to try...
Just a minute. I heard that last remark and I resemble it.
Jimmy Durante! Jimmy, darling, this is really...
Don't darling me. I heard you call me a clinker.
Now, Jimmy, I did no such thing.
I heard what you said, clinker. S-T-I-N.
No, Jimmy, no. You know I've never accused you of being a clinker. I'm deliriously happy you dropped everything out in Hollywood just to appear on our show.
Oh, I didn't come here just for this. I'm here on a secret mission to the United Nations.
Really?
I've been listening to them UN meetings, and I found out something.
What's that, darling?
You know what I think?
No.
I think Malik and Wyszynski are communists.
Jim, USSR?
Of course I'm sure. That's why I'm here.
Well, I'm glad you're with us, because when we first decided to do this show, I said it wouldn't be a big show without Jimmy Durante.
You did? Now, that's the kind of a line I can sink my teeth into. Let me read that again. You did?
I certainly did. I insisted you be on the show.
Oh, you had to insist, huh?
No. I even wrote them a letter recommending you. I said, gentlemen, I have known Jimmy Durante for a great many years, and I have always found him to be 5 feet 8 inches tall.
5 feet 9 inches. I now wear my hair in an upsweep. Since last I saw you, I grew some.
No, I don't think you are, darling. No, I wouldn't settle for anybody but you, because I've always been your greatest admirer.
Well, that makes it anonymous. Because for years I've admired you from afar.
With that nose, darling, how else?
Chalou, that's a fine how you do. Goodbye.
Oh, no, Jimmy, come back. After all I went through to get you on this program.
You mean it was because of my beauty and charm?
No, darling.
My winning smile?
No, darling.
My swooning voice?
No, darling.
Please, I'm running out of reasons.
Jimmy, I have a date off the show tonight. Would you care to join us? I'll get a girl for you.
Oh, no, not me. I don't go out on blind dates. The other day, a friend of mine gave me the number of a girl he wanted me to know. Blind dates are for me, and when she answered the phone, I gave her my sweetest hello. Snuggling up close to the phone, I says, Durante speaking. How about going out with me tonight? She says, before I go out with you, what do you look like? What a dilemma. Should I tell her the truth and be turned down? Or should I lie and worry about it later? There was no way out, so instead I braced myself and said, say I wouldn't say I was handsome, say I wouldn't say I was cute. I'm not very tall, but gosh darn it all, it's kind of hard to put it in words. You know, the other night I made a blind date the same way over the phone. I said, hello. She says, hello, come right over. When I got there, she took one look at my nose and said, you sure must have hurried. You forgot to hang up the phone. Yes, it's kind of hard to put it in words. Say it's not that I want to be mysterious. Honest, I'm not trying to stall. Believe me, I'm really quite serious. I'm just an in-between rascal, that's all. I know I'm not good looking, but what's my opinion against thousands of others? Now, I wouldn't say I'm fascinating. Too bad I'm not elucidating. Say I wouldn't even try. When we meet, you'll know why. 'Cause it's kind of hard to put it in words. You know, folks, I got a problem in really describing myself, and it's getting pretty serious. Let's analyze the facts. I can safely say I'm as pretty as Van Johnson. I can safely say I'm as pretty as Tyrone Power. I can safely say I'm as pretty as Cary Grant. As long as this show isn't on television, I can safely say anything. I once had a blind date with a beautiful gal, and after that, I met her every night for 3 weeks straight. I was crazy about her, because every time I kissed her, she used to keep her eyes closed. One night she opened her eyes, and what happened? I never saw her again. Say now, I wouldn't say I was a highbrow. My looks raised an eyebrow. Say I'm not a Shakespeare. It would take me a year, 'cause it's kind of hard to put it in words. Yes, sir, it's kind of hard to put it in words.
Jimmy, darling, I don't know how you do it. Jimmy, come back here. You're a genius. Hey, Jimmy. You're a genius, Jimmy.
Oh, I wouldn't say genius.
Okay, darling, I won't.
Wait a minute. Put up a little fight, can't you?
Now, no time for that, Jimmy. I must now introduce our next guest.
Wait a minute. You mean somebody else is in this show?
Of course, my sweet.
I thought you said I was the only one.
Oh, no, my darling. We have 3 exciting stars coming up now. They're in Broadway's biggest hit, Call Me Madam. Presented by Leland Haywood, the music by Irving Berlin, booked by Howard Lindsay and Russell Krauss, and dancers staged by Jerome Robbins. And here are the stars I was telling you about. Ethel Merman, Paul Lucas, and Russell Knight. Okay, Chalou. I'm going to my dressing room.
If you need help, call me. And from the looks of these characters, you'll be needing some pretty soon.
Well, I'm sure I won't need any help here. Because in Call Me Madam, the great merman is rocking Broadway in her role as Lady Ambassador. She got the job as ambassador because she was Washington's most popular party thrower. Now tell us, Ethel, how you became the hostess with the mostest on the ball.
I was born on 1,000 acres of Oklahoma land. Nothing grew on 1,000 acres, for it was gravel and sand. One day Father started digging in a field, hoping to find some soil. He dug and he dug, and what do you think? Oil, oil, oil. The money rolled in and I rolled out with a fortune pile so high. Washington was my destination, and now who am I? I'm the chosen party giver for the White House clientele, and they know that I deliver what it takes to make 'em gel. And in Washington, I'm known by one and all as the hostess with the mostest on the ball. They would go to Elsa Maxwell when they had an axe to grind. They could always grind their axe well at the party she designed. Now the hatchet grinders all prefer to call on the hostess with the mostest on the ball. I've a great big bar and good caviar, yes, the best that can be found, and a large amount in my bank account when election time comes round. If you're feeling presidential, you can make it, yes indeed. There are just 3 things essential. Let me tell you, all you need is an ounce of wisdom and a pound of gold. And the hostess with the mostest on the ball. There'll be no mistakes. I've got what it takes to make friends across the sea. I'll make being smart an important part of my foreign policy. I'll cement our good relations when I give my first affair. There'll be special invitations to the Duke and Duchess there, who's already written asking them to call. Not the priestess with the leastest, but the hostess with the mostest, with the mostest on the ball.
The country Ethel is ambassador to is Lichtenberg. Now, don't look for it on your maps, darlings. It's strictly a musical comedy country full of politics, peasants, and Paul Lucas.
Welcome to Lichtenberg. I don't think you know much about us. Except, of course, our famous Lichtenberg cheese. I know very well you enjoy it, and we would enjoy it too. But we can't afford it, for we must have dollars, and so we send it to you. At the moment, I'm not very popular. As finance minister, I had to cancel our annual Lichtenberg fair. I shall absolutely decline to serve in this post again in next week's cabinet. I shall try to be foreign minister. I'm very curious about this new American ambassador, this fabulous Mrs. Sally Adams. What a fantastic country this America. First they create the atom bomb, and then they send a woman as ambassador to Lichtenberg. How they love to play with explosives. But Lichtenberg won't be offended. We'll manage to stay alive. We're not very touchy, this quaint little duchy that somehow seems to survive. To
Too small to be a city, too big to be a town, too poor to have an army, and too easy to knock down. Too little to sail across the seas, babies and sheep are our main industries. Too slow to please the young folk, too fast to please the old, too many who have copper pennies, too few who have gold. But somehow we manage to play the game, while the other lands keep changing hands. Old Lichtenburg stays the same.
Being an American ambassador, Ethel's first official move, naturally, is to offer Lichtenberg the loan of $100 million. Lichtenberg being a musical comedy country, Paul Lucas turns down the loan. But Ethel falls in love with this new type guy, and she doesn't mind dropping a few hints about the way she feels.
Money, 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 money. Can you use any money today? Money, 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 money. Nice new bills that we're giving away. There are photographs on every one, Lincoln, Grant, and Washington, or you might like the ones with Henry Clay. Can you use any money today? 2 million, 4 million, 6 million, 8 million, 10. Take what you want. When it's gone, you can come back again. Bills that haven't been printed yet, you can have them by the stack. Coins that haven't been minted yet, that you never have to give back. Money, 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 money. Uncle Sam puts it right on the line. And if we ever run out of checks for him to sign, you can have mine, all of mine. You can have mine. Money, 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 money. Can you use any dollars today? Money, 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 money. We've so much that it gets in our way. In our treasury there's a mighty sum, millions we've subtracted from the envelopes that hold our take-home pay. Can you use any money today? Home in the States underground there's a cave full of gold. Backed up a truck and we'll fill it with all it can hold. Take 10 million and please don't fuss if you find it can't be spent. You can lend it right back to us and we'll pay you 7%. Money, 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 money. Uncle Sam puts it right on the line. And if that fellow with whiskers ever should decline, you can have mine, all of mine. You can have
Darlings, you've heard this before. I skipped a cue. Lichtenberg being a musical comedy country, Paul Lucas turns down the loan, but Ethel falls in love with this new type guy, and she doesn't mind dropping a few hints about the way she feels.
Please let me say from the start, I don't pretend to be smart. I just suggest what I think best. having your interest at heart. I only want what's the best thing for you, and the best thing for you would be me. I've been convinced after thinking it through that the best thing for you would be me. Every day to myself I say, points away, what will it be? I ask myself, what's the best thing for you? And myself and I seem to agree that the best thing for you would be me.
Every day to myself I say, point away, what will it be?
I ask myself, what's the best thing for you? And myself and I seem to agree that the best thing for you would be me. That the best thing for you would be me.
Now, to complicate matters, Ethel's young assistant, played by Russell Knight, falls in love with Princess Maria, daughter of the Grand Duke. Well, Ethel and Russell have rough going in their respective love affairs, so they put their heads together, and they're going to sing about it for you.
I hear singing and there's no one there. I smell blossoms and the trees are bare. All day long I seem to walk on air. I wonder why. I wonder why. I keep talking in my sleep at night. And what's more, I've lost my appetite. Stars that used to twinkle in the sky are twinkling in my eyes. I wonder why.
You don't need analyzing. It is not so surprising that you feel very strange but nice. Your heart goes pitter-patter. I know just what's the matter, because I've been there once or twice. Put your head on my shoulder. You need someone
Now, I'm not going to tell you how it all comes out, darling, because you'll be wanting to see it for yourselves one of these years. But to you, Ethel Merman, Paul Lucas, and Russell Knight, a million congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, now, Ethel, darling, here you are on another musical hit that's sure to run at least 2 years. How many does that make, Ethel? I'll bet you've been in about 30 musicals that have run at least 2 years.
Well, I don't know the exact number, dear, but I'll look it up in my bank book.
Yes, dear. Oh, and Paul, darling, finding Ethel in a musical, well, that's no novelty. But how did you, a dramatic actor, decide to do a Broadway musical?
Well, Tallulah, it's a long story.
Yeah, well, that's very
You
interesting,
see,
darling. Ethel, I suppose you must be bothered by hundreds of friends calling up a ticket for your show. So, of course, I wouldn't dream of bothering you about the 2 that I've been trying to get.
A man stopped me on the street in Hollywood one day.
Oh, it's no bother at all. I happen to have 2 tickets with me, but they're way back in the 4th row, and knowing your eye...
I'll take them, then. Oh, by the way, are you still charging the same brokerage fee you charge for Annie Gets to Go?
And this man said to me, Paul, how are you? And I said, oh, I cannot
Why,
complain.
Tallulah, dear, I wouldn't dream of charging you. Now that you've had to become a radio announcer.
And this man says to me, Paul, what are you doing now? And I just been talking to you. And we both laughed, except him.
Oh, Ethel, darling, for your information, I will have you know that I just finished a long run in Private Lives. And if you remember also, Miss Merman, you came to see me in that with 2 tickets I gave you.
Well, I felt someone should show up, dear.
Well, this man and I stood there talking on the street for about an hour, and I caught a very bad cold.
Ethel, my pet, Private Lives happened to be one of my biggest hits. And there were many others, as you well know, the little foxes, if you please.
I've been in a few myself. There was Girl Crazy.
Dark Victory.
Anything Goes.
Skin of Our Teeth.
Panama Hattie.
Private Lives.
Annie, Get Your Gun.
Private Lives.
So I went home and took a hot bath. But my cold didn't get better.
Call Me Madam.
Pal Joey.
You weren't in Pal Joey.
No, but Jean Kelly, who happens to be one of my very best friends, was in it, and she gave me 2 tickets.
He got you tickets.
So I finally decided I'd better go and see my doctor.
And besides, Lou, Pal Joey happens to be a musical, something you've never been in, my dear.
Well, of course I haven't, darling. I'm in a legitimate theater. A great dramatic play.
My doctor is a specialist in colds. He has them all the time.
Great plays, huh? Rodney, it was beautiful while it lasted. But now we've come to the parting of the ways. We are through. Finished. Choice of one.
Musical. Musicals indeed. Ha! I got rhythm.
And my doctor cured me.
I got rhythm. I got rhythm.
Who can ask for anything more?
Oh, Paul, my dear Paul, I've neglected you, haven't I? Now, what were you saying, dear?
Well, it is a long story, Tallulah. You see, a man stopped me on the street in Hollywood one day.
Oh, Tallulah, dear, will you excuse me? I have to go to my dressing room and change for my next scene.
Of course, Ethel. Go right ahead. It was so nice talking to you. We always have such stimulating conversations when we get together, don't we, darling?
Oh, I wouldn't have missed it for the world. And I want you to know, Tallulah, that Paul and I have had such fun working with you, haven't we, Paul?
And this man says to me, Paul, how
I
are
want
you?
you to know, Tallulah, that it's an honor and a pleasure to be on the same stage with such a gracious and talented artist as you are.
Now, just a minute. What do you mean by that?
Oh, Tallulah, for goodness sake, let's not start that again, because if you do, I'm liable to haul off and ring your chimes.
If anybody is going to ring my chimes around here, I'm going to ring my chimes. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
The Big Show. This is the National Broadcasting Company Sunday Extravaganza with the most scintillating personalities in show business. This portion of the program is the Sunday feature of NBC's star-studded 5-show festival of comedy, music, drama, and mystery, presented 5 nights a week, and brought to you by RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, first in television, and by the makers of Anacin for fast relief from pain of headache, neuritis, and neuralgia. The big stars in our first program are Fred Allen, Mindy Carson, Jimmy Durante, Jose Perea, Portland Hoffa, Frankie Lane, Paul Lucas, Ethel Merman, Russell Knight, Danny Thomas, and Meredith Wilson. And here is your hostess, the glamorous Tallulah Bankhead.
You know, darlings, we have more stars on this show than there are in the Milky Way, from the candy bar of the same name. We have assembled in our show in Radio City Center Theater in New York some of the greatest entertainers of our time. We have such people as...
Just a minute. Hold the show. Stop that dialogue.
James Durante, what's the matter now?
What's the matter, she says. I'm sitting in my dressing room in front of my mirror, plucking my eyebrows, putting on my makeup. Max Factor Ingenue number 2. When I look in the mirror, and the fella in the mirror ain't doing the same thing as I'm doing.
Well, who was it?
I don't know, but there he is standing out there now.
Oh, Jimmy, that's Danny Thomas.
Good evening.
Danny, darling.
Just a minute, you.
You mean me?
Yeah, you. I want to ask you a question. Answer yes or no. Where did you get that nose?
I might ask you the same question. Where did you get your nose?
I had this nose for years.
Well, I've had my nose for years.
Oh, now, please, darling.
Stay out of this, no nose. This is a catastrophe. There's only room on this program for one schnozola. Either he takes his nose and goes, or I take my nose and goes.
Goodbye, Jimmy, darling.
This is sabotage. Okay, I'm going. And after the show, I'll be waiting outside for you and your nose.
Yeah, what are you going to do about my nose?
I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
He's a whimsical character, isn't he? Another impersonator. I suppose everybody thinks he can do an impression of Jimmy Durante.
Darling, that was.
How do you like the nerve of that guy? He doesn't like my nose. He didn't even give it a chance. I should have said it's a kind of a nose that grows on you, I should have said. Who does he think he is, Durante?
It was.
Either your nose goes or my nose goes, he says. I should have said, well, you take yours and blow, I should have said. I should have said, now look here, Durante, That was Durante? In person. Well, why didn't you tell me? He's my favorite. I've idolized him ever since I was a kid.
Oh, well, Danny, you can apologize to him later.
Well, I most certainly will apologize. I'll get down on my hands and knees. But look, Tallulah, I don't want any trouble with anybody. I'm at peace with the world, honest I am. I've been to a psychiatrist. I feel wonderful. As a matter of fact, I have a song on the subject.
Oh, all right, darling. Will you tell us about it, Danny?
I'd love to tell you about it. There seems to be so much chaos in the world. People hating everybody and everybody in a big hurry to die. I figured that a little philosophy would help. In other words, things aren't so bad that they couldn't be worse, so don't worry, they'll be worse. The title of the song is Take It Easy, Be Casual, Relax. Does this hectic world around you get you down? Are you gloomier than anyone in town? May I, in all humility, suggest a simple cure? And if you care to heed it, you'll be happier, I'm sure. For instance, when you're betting on a horse, you're gonna win, of course. You're already planning on 2 new Cadillacs. When you lose, make this note just before you cut your throat. Take it easy, be casual, relax. Or when you come home late some night, you don't put out the light as you quietly remove your coat and your slacks. When the lights glare in your eyes and your friends all yell surprise, take it easy, be casual, but pull your pants up. No, I say that because you can be too casual. And if you're too casual, you're liable to become blasé. And if you're blazed, you're not having fun. No, with you, everything is, so what? That's an awful thing. It drives people to suicide. So what? I know a story about a fellow out on the West Coast. Not so long ago, he went to a rancher. And he said to the fellow, sell me your horse. I don't care how much you charge me. I have to have this horse delivered to my house tomorrow. The next day, the horse was delivered. The fellow said to the rancher, bring the horse into the house, take him right into the bathroom, and put him in the bathtub. The request was silly, but it was complied with. And then the rancher said, friend, I've been selling horses for nigh under 40 years. That's the first one I ever put in a bathtub. What you want that horse in the bathtub for? The fellow said, look, it's my brother-in-law from the East. One of them wise guys, driving me nuts. Nothing impresses this guy. I took him to MGM Studios. I got Clark Gable's autograph for him. I said to him, aren't you excited? Clark Gable. He says, so what? I took him to the Brown Derby, to the Coliseum, to the Rose Bowl. I said, isn't this sensational? He says, so what? Nothing disturbs that guy. Nothing excites him. Everything is, so what? Well, tomorrow morning when he comes running out of the bathroom and he says, hey, there's a horse in the bathtub, I'm going to say, so what? Take it easy. Be calm and be cool. Men, if your wife runs off with all your jacks, it could be worse. She might come back. And bring her mother with her. That was cruel. I apologize. I wish to apologize to all the mothers-in-law present and those who are listening. Not mine, just to those present. I'm not going to tell mother-in-law jokes. I stopped telling those kind of jokes 14 years ago. That's when I got married. Since then, they haven't been so funny. But I read a story in a book on folklore called Mother-in-Law Relativity. That to me is as fine a bit of psychology coupled with humor I've ever read. And you've got to hear it. Two women meet in the street, and after the usual salutations, one woman says, and tell me, darling, how's your daughter? She said, my daughter, thank God, very lucky. My daughter married a man that's a prince. You don't let her put her hands in cold water. She stays in bed till 12 o'clock noon every day. Shops by sex like a movie star. And what do you think? Every afternoon, drinks cocktails. My daughter's very lucky. The woman said, that's wonderful. And how's your son? Don't ask. That poor boy. He married one of those fancy schmancy girls that's got to stay in bed till 12 o'clock noon every day. Spends all of his money by sex and she's a drunkard. Drinks cocktails all the time. So when your business takes you far from home, and you call your wife on the phone, your name is John, and she says, hello, Max. Don't be blue or discontent. Maybe Max will split the rent. Take it easy. Be casual. If you want to have fun, here's how it's done. Relax.
Danny, that was delightful. And what a performance you gave, especially for someone who's just flown in from California. You must be dead tired, darling.
Yes, and I can say in all modesty that everyone thinks I'm a tired comedian.
Not I, darling. You know, I told them at NBC when we were planning the show that it couldn't be a big broadcast without Danny Thomas. How can I ever repay you for coming?
With money.
And no schmo he.
I was only joking, Tallulah. Believe me, I'm honored to be listed among the great names on this show. I would have appeared on this program for a song.
Well, how lucky for me, because I was wondering about how to introduce Mindy Carson. Mindy, darling.
Hello, Tallulah. Hello, Danny.
Mindy, Danny just told me that he would do this show for a song. So it's up to you, darling. How about it?
Oh, yes, I'd love to. I'd like to sing my latest Darcy A. Victor recording. It's called A Rainy Day Refrain. da-dum. I'm dreaming to the rhythm of the rain. Da-dum. I get the sweetest memories from the rhythm of a rainy day refrain. I've got that little love song on my brain. I guess there's no escaping from the rhythm of a rainy day refrain. The lovely day we met, I still remember well. Who cared if it was wet? 'Twas like the rain we fell. An April afternoon, a rainy day romance. The raindrops played a tune, our hearts began to dance. We're so in love, I'll always love the rain. I get the sweetest memories from the rhythm of a rainy day refrain. The lovely day we met, I still remember well. Who cared if it was wet? 'Cause like the rain we fell. An April afternoon, a rainy day romance. The raindrops played a tune, our hearts began to dance. We're so in love, I'll always love the rain. I get the sweetest memories from the rhythm of a rainy day refrain. The rhythm of a rainy day refrain.
You folks at home, would you please glance over here just a second? What do you see? A small table radio, a console, a radio phonograph? For as low as $12.95, you can add the RCA Victor 45 RPM system of recorded music to your present set, regardless of size, age, or make. Now, at this low price, you needn't be without the music you want when you want it. You've seen the Victrola 45 attachment. It's the automatic changer that plays the amazing 7-inch records. Everyone's going 45. It's all play and no work. Load a stack of your favorites with one hand in one swift motion. Press a button and relax. 45s can play as long as ordinary 12-inch records, and you can store them in a bookshelf. The 45 is yours for only $12.95. So don't put off all that pleasure. See and hear the RCA Victor 45 at your dealers right away.
Just 10 days from now, Broadway will have its first showing of a new movie which has already stirred vast excitement in all who love the tradition of a great performer in a great play. The movie is Stanley Kramer's production of Rostand's immortal comedy, Cyrano. And here in a sneak preview is the distinguished young star of the picture, Jose Ferrer, as Cyrano de Bergerac. The time, 17th century France. The place, the Theatre Bourgogne in Paris. Angrily mounted on a chair, just below the footlights, is the heroic figure of Cyrano de Bergerac, who has just stopped the play and order the foppish actor Montessori off the stage. In all France there is no one to match Cyrano as swordsman, poet, playwright, and wit. And in all France, nay, in all the world, there is no nose to match the size of Cyrano's outlandish nose. Ah, but a member of the audience dare speak.
Monsieur, how dare you interrupt the play? What a scandal to send the great Montfort scampering from the stage, tail between his legs. Did you know the Comte de Guiche is his patron? Who is yours?
No one.
No one? No patron?
I said no.
What? No great lord to cover with his name?
No, I have told you twice. Must I repeat? No, sir. No patron.
And when do you leave Paris?
Sir?
The Comte de Guiche has a long arm.
Mine is longer by the 3 feet of my sword.
Yes. But your dream of daring...
I do dream of daring.
But
you may go now.
But
you may go. Or tell me, why are you staring at my nose?
No,
Does it astonish you?
Oh, your great misunderstanding.
Is it long and soft and dangling like a trunk?
I never said I...
Or crooked like an owl's beak?
Really,
Or perhaps a pimple ornaments the end of it?
Oh, no.
Or a fly parading up and down? What is this portent?
Oh, please.
This phenomenon?
I've been careful not to look.
Oh, and why not, if you please?
Why?
It disgusts you, then?
Oh, my dear
Does
sir.
its color appear to you unwholesome?
Oh, by no means.
Or its form obscene?
Not in the least.
Then why assume this deprecating manner? Possibly you find it just a trifle large.
Oh, no. Small. Very small. Infinitesimal. Tiny.
What? You accuse me of absurdity. Small my nose? Why, magnificent my nose.
My collar. You're choking.
You pug, you knob, you buttonhead. Know that I glory in this nose of mine, for a great nose indicates a great man. Genial, courteous, intellectual, viril, and courageous. Whilst your face, that blank, inglorious concavity which my right hand finds on top of you, is as devoid of pride, of poetry, of soul, of picturesqueness, of contour, of character, of nose, in short, as that which at the end of that limp spine of yours, my left foot...
Oh, help! Help! Help the God! Help! Comte de Guiche, save me!
Presently this fellow will go tiresome. Eh, Valverde?
Oh, he blows his big horn.
Huh?
Well, don't just stand there, Valverde. You're the finest swordsman in France. Do something.
Gladly. Monsieur de Bergerac, your nose is rather large.
Rather.
Oh, well.
Is that all?
Well, of course.
Ah, no, young sir, you're too simple. Why, you might have said, a great many things. Mon Dieu, why waste your opportunity? For example, thus. Aggressive. Sir, if that nose were mine, I would have it amputated on the spot. Friendly. How do you drink with such a nose? Descriptive. 'Tis a rock, a crag, a cape. A cape? Say rather a peninsula. Inquisitive. What is that receptacle? A razor case or a portfolio? Kindly. Do you love the little birds so much that when they come and sing to you, you give them this to perch on? Cautious. Take care. A weight like that might make you top-heavy. Eloquent. When it blows, the typhoon howls. Dramatic. When it bleeds... the Red Sea. Simple. When do they unveil the monument? Military. Beware. A secret weapon. Respectful, sir, I recognize in you a man of parts, a man of prominence. Enterprising. What a sign for some perfumer. Practical. Why not a lottery with this as the grand prize? Or literary. Was this the nose that launched 1,000 ships? These, my dear sir, are some of the things you might have said had you some tinge of letters or of wit to color your discourse. But of wit not so. You never had an atom. And of letters you need but 3 to write you down. A-S-S.
What?
Ass.
Sir, I warned.
And I, sir, warn you. Moreover, if you had the intention here before these folk to make a jest of me, be sure you would not then articulate the 20th part of half a syllable of the beginning. For I say these things lightly enough myself about myself, but I allow none else to utter them.
Insolent puppy. Dolt, bumpkin, fool.
How do you do? And I, Cyrano Savinien Hercule de Bergerac.
Vicomte Valvert, come.
Such arrogance. This scarecrow who... Look at him. No ribbons, no lace, not even gloves.
True. I carry my adornments only on my soul, decked with deeds instead of ribbons, crowned with a white plume of freedom. But I have no gloves. A pity, too. I had one, the last one of an old pair, and lost that. It's very careless of me. Some gentleman offered me an impertinence. I left it in his face.
So be it. Your sword.
My sword. You shall die exquisitely.
Well, Jose, that was a very exciting performance you gave us, Cyrano. And I know when everyone sees you in the picture, they'll be even more thrilled. But I hope Broadway hasn't lost you to the movies entirely, you know, because, well, there are critics who consider you the greatest actor on the American stage today.
Oh, well, now, Tallulah, I wouldn't say the greatest.
Okay, darling, I won't.
Now, wait a minute, Tallulah. Put up a little fight, can't you?
I'd like to meet this gentleman, if I may, Miss Bankhead.
Oh, of course, darling. Jose, this is Meredith Wilson. Meredith, say hello to Jose Ferrer.
Hello, Jose Ferrer.
How do you do?
Why, Mr. Ferrer, I certainly enjoyed that little recitation you just spoke.
Recitation?
Yeah, about the fellow with the big nose. It reminded me of the fellow back home. He had a big nose, too, named Wally Parker.
A nose named Wally Parker?
Yes. No, his name was Wally Parker. Do you think I meant his nose was named Wally Parker? No, his name was Wally Parker. How do you like that, Miss Bankhead? He thought I meant his nose was named Wally Parker.
Meredith, dear boy, will you go on with your sordid little story?
Yes. Well, this all happened back in my hometown, Mason City, Iowa.
Yes, a one-nighter.
Yeah. And one night he was going to propose to his girl, Susie Witherspoon. But on account of his nose, he just couldn't get up the courage to ask her to marry him. Well, she finally married a fellow named Ralph Douglas. He's in the feed business. They're very happy.
Tallulah, is this the fellow who made that brilliant music for our,
Yes, darling, it is. But he's written a lot of beautiful songs, too. He has a new one now called The Peony Bush. How about it, Meredith? Will you play it?
Sure, I'd be glad to. Oh, by the way, I just happened to remember. The fellow's name was Ben Parker, not Wally. That makes it even funnier.
Will you play Peony Bush?
Every rose, every tree, and every bird and bee seem to rate a roundelay or two. So a slight poetic push for my favorite bush would seem to be long overdue. Was the peony bush there in my garden that made you turn around to smile at me? God's in your Lord, God in your friend, and fragrant perfume. Forget me not your fancy pots or orchids. But the peony bush there in my garden, it did the trick as quick as 1, 2, 3. Please decorate my garden gate forever, and never will there be any bush but the peony bush for me. bush there in my garden that made you turn around to smile at me. Gardenias are gardenias with a fragrant perfume. Forget me not to fancy buds or orchids. But the fieldy bush there in my garden, it made you linger till you missed your bus. Please linger here beside me here forever, and never will there be any bush but the peony bush for us. There are lots of other kinds of plants that really would enhance any garden, I'm sure you'll agree. Never will there be any bush but the peony bush for me.
Every day you hear more and more about a remarkable way to relieve the pain of headaches, neuritis, and neuralgia. The name is Anacin, spelled A-N-A-C-I-N. Thousands of men and women first discovered these tablets when they were given an envelope containing Anacin by their own physicians or dentists. Perhaps you yourself at some time have learned about Anacin this way. If so, you know how incredibly fast and effective these tablets are. Anacin is like a doctor's prescription. That is, Anacin contains not just one, but a combination of medically proven active ingredients in easy-to-take tablet form. When headache, neuritis, or neuralgia pain strikes, you want relief and you want it fast. So for your own sake, try Anacin, sold on this money-back guarantee. If the first few tablets don't give satisfaction, you may return the unused portion and your money will be refunded. Ask for Anacin at any drug counter in handy boxes of 12 and 30 tablets, bottles of 50 and 100.
Fellas, attention, please. I didn't like the way you played that last number. There's going to be a rehearsal of the orchestra right after the show. Didn't like the way the clarinet section sounded at all. I want you five fellas. Five? Should be only four. Let me see now. There's Cousin Ed, Uncle Walter, Uncle Morton, and Gramps. Hey, you, that fifth fellow over there, who are you?
It ain't Wally Parker, kiddies.
Fred Allen.
Come on out here. What are you doing in that orchestra?
Well, NBC, you still being convulsed?
Yes, darling.
Well, NBC has tried me on radio, and they've tried me on television. Now, while they're waiting for a new medium to come along, they're trying me on this special assignment with my clarinet, sort of freelancing.
I see, darling. Now, what special assignment?
Well, first, the announcer, Ed Hurley, he has to ad-lib something about...
This portion of the program is brought to you by RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, first in television, and by the Whitehall Pharmaceutical Company, makers of Anacin, Colonos, Bicidol, and other fine drug products.
And then I'm supposed to play... The first time you ever had a half-a-tone chimes in the history. And then I am supposed to say, this is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
Fred, my darling. You fool.
Oh, yeah.
It's so nice to have you back on radio. I've missed you.
Oh, so you are the one. According to Hooper, you are the one.
No, darling, we've all missed you. Why don't you come back, Fred?
Well, I'll tell you, darling. I have been dabbling in something which, for the want of a better name, we shall call television.
Please, darling, people are eating.
Oh, I'm sorry. Say, you didn't by any chance happen to see me on my first television show, did you?
No, I didn't, Fred.
You weren't home?
Oh, yes, I was home, darling.
Oh, no set, darling?
No guts, darling.
Well, you know television's a new medium, and I have discovered why they call it a medium. Because nothing is well done. Oh, very little.
darling, I think you're so funny.
So you are the one.
No, Fred. No, seriously speaking, darling.
Well, as if we haven't been. What else?
Well, no. Why did you leave radio?
Well, I'll tell you, Tallulah, they wanted me to do one of those programs where you call up people on the telephone and ask them questions and give them prizes, you see. And that's why I quit and went into television.
You mean?
Yes, it was a choice between the medium and the telephone.
Wait for laughs. Oh,
No, don't read the stuff in parentheses. You skipped
I'm
that.
Sorry,
That's
Fred,
just...
I'm sorry. Well, anyway, I'm glad I was able to get you back on radio, even if it is only as a guest.
Uh-huh.
You know, when they told me about this big-name broadcast, I told them it wouldn't be a big-name broadcast without you, Fred.
Well, in radio, Fred has been a four-letter word for some time.
Oh, in fact, I insisted that they put you on this show.
You insisted? You met with some stiff opposition, did you?
Well, I had to go through channels.
Oh, I say, I've read about those channels, but I have thought of coming back to radio if I could find a new formula, a format, you know. I did get one idea, and strangely enough, it came from Portland. She seemed to think that if I...
Mr. Allen!
Well...
Mr. Allen!
Well, as I stand here and feign surprise, if it isn't Portland now. Portland, Georgia, I had some more here. See, we didn't rehearse the audience. It says applause after this, but you see, the rehearsal. This is what's mixing things. Portland, you're just in time. This is Tallulah Bankhead.
Hello, Portland. I'm glad to see you.
How do you do, sir?
Portland, I understand that you weren't on the first television show Fred did. Why was that?
But my dress wasn't cut low enough.
Oh. You mean a dress with a V-neck?
A TV neck.
Well, before this conversation gets too Faye, Portland, how about telling Tallulah the idea you thought up for a radio show for me?
Oh, I didn't think of it.
No.
Mama thought of it.
Oh, your mother is writing for radio now? Well, by the way, I was on television the other night, Portland. Did your mother see me?
Oh, she never could.
You mean that your mother thinks that I...
As Mama put it, to the high heavens.
Ad lib, a stinging retort.
Fred, you're reading the parentheses.
Oh, the parenthesis, this jumbo type stuff. Oh, yes, well, Portland, enough of Mama as a George G. Nothing. Now, how about this idea of hers for a radio show?
Yes, let's hear the idea.
The idea,
Well,
Portland.
Mama thought first you ought to have an announcer who's big and fat and jolly and laughs all through the program.
Yucks it up, huh?
And you ought to get an orchestra leader who's tall, good-looking, and eats ham hocks.
Ham hocks. Well, say, Portland, that sounds like...
And you have a young fella who sings. And his mother always wants you to pay him more money.
Singer, but Portland, that idea...
And you have a butler who drives your car, which is a broken-down Maxwell.
Maxwell, but...
And you have a quartet that sings your commercial.
Commercial, but...
And for your sponsor, you get a cigarette company.
Cigarette butt.
And you'll be the star of the show, Mr. Allen.
Really? I can be in it too, huh?
You wear a toupee.
Yeah.
You're always 39 years old.
Uh-huh.
You play a violin, and you do your own laundry.
Yeah.
And you have a washing machine that you rent out to your neighbors.
Hey.
And you're very tight, and you keep your money down in a ball.
I'm sort of the pinch penny type, huh?
Yes, and that's a wonderful title. You could call it the Pinch Penny Program.
Well, I don't know, Portland. What's the future in becoming a salesman for Jell-O? I mean, where could you go?
Well, what's the matter? Do you think Mama's idea revolutionary?
Well, it is a little revolting.
What do you think, Miss Bankhead? You haven't had any lines for a whole page.
I was wondering when you'd notice, darling.
Do you think that kind of a program would go anywhere?
Yes, darling, to another network.
How about trying out this idea right now, Mr. Allen?
No, I don't think I could...
But, Mr. Allen, what have you got to lose?
Face.
An excellent reason for doing it, darling. So on with the Pinch Penny program.
Pinch penny.
The Pinch Penny program. Ha, 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 ha. 30 minutes of hijinks with your favorite radio comedian, star of stage, screen, and laundry, Pinch Penny. Well, here it is, 7 o'clock, and Pinch Penny isn't here yet. I wonder where he can be.
Say, that always gets me. There's a guy who gets $25,000 a week for doing that program, and you know he's not going to be late. He's probably been standing there since noon with his bare money belt hanging out. Try another opening. Could you scare up another opening?
Okay. Well, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first show of the new season. And so we give you the star of our show, just back from an extended 3-month, 40-cent tour of Radio City, Pinch Penny.
Hello again. Hello again, this is Pinch Penny. And Don Thomas, you know that's not true. You know I took a cruise to Honolulu. It was a wonderful boat trip.
Really? How did you go, Mr. Penny? First class?
Well, not exactly.
Second class?
Well, no, you see...
Third class?
Well, no, Donze.
Oh, then you must have gone steerage.
Steerage? Why, Don, how can you say that about me?
It's easy. Didn't you find it pretty crowded down in steerage?
Don, for your information, I'll have you know that I had the whole boat to myself.
What boat was that?
Well, it was one of those little boats that hangs over the side of the big boat.
Oh, so you went stowaway.
Yes, that's the class I was trying to think of. And it's the only way to travel, Don, with the wind and the spray in my hair.
Your hair, Mr. Penny?
Well, I had it hanging over the side of the boat. Now, stop that, Don.
Did you like Honolulu?
Oh, it's so colorful there, and I'll never forget the day we docked. All the little native boys standing on the pier, and the people on the boat throwing pennies into the water, and the way those little rascals dive in and fight to get that money.
They go to all that trouble for pennies?
Well, after all, Don, it's not taxable. No inheritance tax or anything. Liquid assets, you know, just as you pick it out.
Now, Mr. Penny, don't tell me that you...
Now, Don, please, after all, say, where is everybody? Where's Dennis? I want to talk to Dennis about his song for our first show.
Oh, here he is. Hello, Dennis.
Hello, Don. Mr. Penny, my mother thinks...
Hello, Dennis.
My mother thinks I ought to get more money for this new season.
I said hello, Dennis.
Hello, Mr. Penny. My mother thinks I ought to get more money for this new season.
Now, later, kid. Now, look, for your first song this year...
My mother thinks I'm underpaid.
Your mother doesn't know what she's talking about. Now, for your...
Ooh, what you said.
Now, for your first song...
My mother is the brains of the family.
Some brains. Now, look, kid, for your first song...
She was an undergraduate from the University of Southern California.
Come louder.
I say she was an undergraduate from the University...
Now, cut that out. I pay you ample salary.
You mean sample. My mother says that Bing Crosby makes as high as $50 a week and sometimes $75.
Bing Crosby has a lot of interest. He's in the orange juice business. He owns a baseball club.
Where does he find the time for all that?
He makes movies. He runs a racetrack.
Where does he find the time for all that?
He has 4 sons.
Where does he find the time? Where? Well, my mother either says I get money or I'll quit.
Well, goodbye, darling. Goodbye, Dennis.
Every time I open my mouth to quit, somebody says goodbye, darling. All right, goodbye. And my mother says she's going to send you back these pennies you sent from Honolulu. Where?
Mr. Penny, you don't mean you dove for pennies with those kids in Honolulu.
Well, the water was so delightfully warm, Donzie. And now I am in the spot. What am I going to do about a singer for the program?
Oh, don't worry about that. Singers are a dime a dozen.
They are? Where? Where can you get them for a dime a dozen? Where are singers a dime for a dozen? Where?
There's a bunch of singers in a choral group here. Say, any of you boys want to sing on this program?
I'll sing.
All right, boy. Step over here. What's your name, son?
Frankie Lane.
Frankie Lane. Frankie Lane, that's not a very good stage name, son, if you want to get anywhere, I mean. But we'll change your name later. Sing, Frankie. Hold it just a minute, kid. Come in.
Mr. Penny?
Yes, I'm Mr. Penny.
Mr. Penny, I'm making a survey of all the men in this district. What is your age?
39.
Well, we are making a list of all available men under 40.
I am from your local draft board.
Oh. Well, I've been meaning to talk to you guys on the draft board about that. Sing, kid. I had this trouble during the Spanish-American War. You see, Mr. and
You gave me green. You gave me blue. Skies above. But Lord, a man gets awfully lonesome without a woman to love. You gave me tall timber. You made me free as a dove. But Lord, a man gets awfully lonesome without a woman to love. You gave me tulips, but no one to thrill them. You gave me 2 arms, but no one to fill them. And ever since the world began, woman has walked with man. You gave me soft moonlight. You gave me dreams to dream of. But Lord, a man gets awfully lonesome without a woman to love.
Ever since the world began,
woman has walked with but Lord, a man gets awfully lonesome without a woman to love. Lord, a man gets awfully lonesome without a woman to
was very good, kid, for a beginner. You can have the job.
Well, how about the money, Mr. Penny?
Money? Well, at a dime a dozen, that would be 1/12 of 10, would be 1/12.
I had an offer to sing on television with Fred Allen, you know.
Oh, please, people are eating, please. But I tell you what I will do. I'll take an option on you and think it over, mull it over a while for 30 days. I'll give you an advance, okay?
Golly, that's fine, Mr. Penny.
How about 5?
That'll be wonderful.
Here you are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Penny.
So long, kid.
Golly, Indian heads. And they're so bright and shiny.
Where is everybody, Mr. Penny? We got to have a rehearsal of the show.
Well, Portchester should be here any minute with the scripts.
Well, here's Portchester now.
Oh, yes. Hello, Portchester.
Hello, Bo.
Now, look, darling. I mean, Portchester. Did you finish typing the scripts?
Yes, Bo, but I had a lot of trouble. It's tough to write on the typewriter with only 5 keys on it.
Only 5 letters on that typewriter?
Well, what's the matter with that? I've done very well with those 5 letters.
So what 5 letters are they, Portchester?
L, S, M, F, and T. Well, it's like sending up smoke signals.
Well, it's a Corona typewriter, isn't it?
Mr. Penny, I think you're the funniest.
So you're the one.
Well, I wish the rest of the cast would get here so we could rehearse.
Well, Mr. Penny, I have the quartet here if you want them to run over the commercial.
We have no commercial. This is a sustaining program.
But they've already rehearsed it, Mr. Penny, haven't you, fellas?
But, fellas, we don't need a quartet. We have no commercial.
Okay, fellas, let them hear it.
But fellas...
S-U-S-T-A-I-N-I-N-G, we're sustaining NBC. S-U-S-T-A-I-N-I-N-G, who's sustaining OTV.
But fellas...
S-U-S-T-A-I-N-I-N-G, all stars are here.
Boys, men...
Quiet! Quiet!
Now look, whap! Another whale and I'll strike oil. Look, fellas, I haven't got time for that now. I'm waiting for my clarinet teacher. He's supposed to be here. I'm going to call him up and see what's keeping him. Hand me that phone, will you, Porchester?
Here you are, Bo.
Thank you. Hello? Hello, operator? What is the matter with those girls out there?
Mindy, Blue Eyes is flashing.
If they are, Ethel, it's the first time I ever saw them flash.
Did he give you a present when he got back from his vacation?
Yeah, he gave me a locket. Ain't it a beauty?
Oh, yeah, an Indian head.
But it's nice, though, isn't it?
Oh, they're a dime a dozen.
Oh, not these. They've gone up. They're 10 for a dime. But instead of bringing me expensive gifts, I sure wish he'd stop making up new rules.
Oh, Mindy, you're always telling me about your troubles. I have troubles, too, but you never ask me how I'm getting along.
All right, Ethel. How are you getting along?
Don't ask.
Hey, how are you getting along with Herman?
Don't ask.
Gee, I thought he was going to take you out Saturday night.
Didn't ask.
Why? I thought he had intentions.
Oh, sure he's got intentions, but he don't want to get married.
Oh, man, you sure got to hand it to him.
Not Herman. He takes it himself.
That other fellow, what's his name? You know, Harry.
Oh, I could never marry him.
Why not?
Well, we used to ride home on the subway together, and I got off on 34th Street, and he got off on 23rd Street.
So what?
So I realized I could never marry a man below my station.
Say, Ethel, he's flashing again.
Maybe we ought to answer. Hello, hello, yes, hello.
Hey, what's going on out there? I want you to get my clarinet teacher on the phone for me and tell him to come right down here. What? Oh, all right. I'll give you one, too. Gold diggers, copper diggers, Indian heads she wants.
I'm back, Mr. Penny. My mother changed my mind.
Oh, she did?
But this is going to be my last season because for next year, my mother's got me a contract with Metro Goldwyn Mayer for $1,000 a week.
1,000?
Yeah. That's right, 1,000 a week.
MGM signed a contract with you?
Ooh, signed.
Now cut that out.
Have no fear, Meredith Harris is here.
Well, it's about time. It's about time you showed up. Where were you?
Now, take it easy, Dad. I'm here, ain't I? Where was you? He asked me.
Where was you? I said, where were you?
Okay, if you're going to get geometrical about it. Well, ain't we dandy? If I'd have known, I'd have brung you an apple.
It's not brung, it's brought.
Ah, tell it to the morons. What goes around here? How about the rehearsal?
You'll have to wait until we get through with my clarinet lesson. Until my teacher comes, I think I'll do a little practicing. Mm-hmm. My teacher will be here any minute. He comes by bus, so it'll take a little while for him to get here.
I think I'll get down and have an ice cream soda. I think I'll go down, too. I'll have an ice cream soda with you.
I'm going down, too. I can't stand any more of this.
Well, come with us. You going to have a soda?
Yeah, I always take one jigger of soda. Gotta leave plenty of room for that good stuff on top.
Cowards! you're back again, are you, Portland? Well, tell me, what did your mother think of the way we took off that sterling character she originated for radio?
Well, Mr. Allen, she doesn't think it's your type of program.
Oh, really?
She has another fellow in mind for it.
Mr. Livingston, I presume?
Well, she has got a wonderful idea that would just fit you.
Oh, another idea, really?
She thinks you ought to have a program where you walk down an alley and you talk to people you meet there, like a Southern congressman, an old farmer, and an Irishman.
And you tell a lot of old surefire jokes and find myself broadcasting at the same time everybody else is listening to a quiz program someplace. I know what you mean, Portland. I'm not going through that again. No, sir. I'm not.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is only coincidence that tonight marks the 8th anniversary of the passing of the immortal George M. Cohan. It is a fitting coincidence for us because we all somehow feel the presence, the friendly approval, the exhilaration one always knew when George M. was around. The big show would not be truly big if we did not have something here that was created by the greatest showman of them all. We have his songs, and we're going to sing them now, and we feel you'd like to sing along with us. So on stage, Jimmy, Fred, Danny, Ethel, Frankie, Mindy, everyone, and keep a place for me. Our cue, Meredith. It's time for George M. Cohan to take another bow, leading off with Fred Allen.
H-A-R-I-G-A-N spells Harrigan. Proud of all the Irish blood that's in me. Divil a man can say a word agin me. H-A-R-R-I-G-A-N, you see. It's a name that a shame never has been connected with. Harrigan, that's me. Frankie, you're next.
For it is Mary, Mary, plain as any name can be, but with propriety, society will always say Marie, but it was Mary, oh, Mary, long before passions came. And there is something there that sounds so square, and it's a grand old name. Ethel, take it.
I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy, a Yankee Doodle do or die, a real live nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. The Yankee Doodle came to town just to ride the pony. I am that Yankee Doodle boy. Frankie and Danny, come on in.
Honest little girlie, I am strong for you. When you go away, I'm gonna long for you. Won't you please encourage me with just a word or two? Do, do, do. might get arrested. You needn't say you love me, for I'm pretty sure you don't. But tell me that you like me, and there's nothing that I won't be glad to do. That honestly and true, I go along for you. I do wrong for you, because I'm awfully strong for you. I'm strong for you.
You're on, Jimmy.
Now always leave 'em laughing when you say goodbye. You wear out your welcome if you moan or cry. When you meet a fellow with a tears in eye, you can leave 'em laughing if you try. Now interrupt the fella with a joke he's never heard. He will laugh and then declare that it's a bird. When he's giggling good, you know, that's the time to turn and go. Always leave 'em laughing when you say goodbye. Mindy Carson, you're next.
Eep-a-sop-a-doop-a-dop-a, swing, babe. Eep-a-sop-a-doop-a-dop-a, swing, babe. Gather up the honey, do the Michigan glide. Side to the side, dance to the bride. Eep-a-sop-a-doop-a-dop-a, go, babe. Eep-a-sop-a-doop-a-dop-a, slow, babe. Gaze into my glimmers when you're ragging with me, and be my eep-a-sop-a-doop-a-dop-a rag baby. Eep-a-sop-a-doop-a-dop-a rag baby. Take it, Tallulah.
Give my regard to Broadway. Remember me on Herald Square. Tell all the boys at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. With sorrow how I'm learning to mingle with the old time song. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there long.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever it keeps me away. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free.
This show will be on next Sunday night from Hollywood.
God bless you, everyone.
Thank you, Tallulah. Good night, everybody. Good night to you all. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
From Hollywood, the Phil Harris Alice Faye Show. For your enjoyment, here is the Phil Harris Alice Faye Show. Written by Ray Singer and Dick Chevrolet, with Elliot Lewis, Walter Tetley, Robert North, Janine Bruce, Ann Whitfield, Walter Sharp and his music, yours truly, Bill Foreman, and starring Alice Faye and Phil Harris. This coming Tuesday, most of you will be going to the polls to vote for your favorite political figures. And as we look in the Harris home, we find Alice and her brother William discussing the chances of the various candidates.
It's going to be an interesting race for the governor of California, Alice. Who do you think will win, Warren or Roosevelt?
Well, I don't know. It's hard to say. I wouldn't even venture an opinion without first discussing it with Phil. He knows so much more. He knows so much more about politics.
Oh, come now, sir. How loyal can you be, the old foghead? Why, he knows absolutely nothing about politics. In the last 4 presidential elections, he voted for Jefferson Davis.
Oh, well, he gets confused once in a while. But usually he knows what he's doing. And I'll prove it. Phil! Oh, Phil, will you come here a minute, please?
Okay, honey. Yeah, what do you want?
I want your opinion on something.
Fire when ready, Gridley. The brain is at your service.
Phil, Warren is running this Tuesday. What do you think of his chances of winning?
Well, that depends. What's the distance and how much weight does he carry?
Can he go in the mud? Any more questions?
Yes. How much would you charge to divorce my poor sister?
Phil, honey, we're talking about politics.
Oh, politics, huh? Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Happens to be my business.
Philip, this Tuesday we're having a gubernatorial election.
What's wrong with the goober we got now?
Phil, we're talking about the governor.
Oh, the governor. Well, then, why didn't you say so? What about him?
We're having state elections for governor. We're also having a very important election right here in town. Encino is voting for a new mayor.
By George, that is important. Sorry, honey, but I'm not voting Tuesday. Frankie says it ain't important.
Oh, that's the trouble with Frankie. Nothing's important to him except Frankie.
Honey, how can you say that about Francis Waldo? He's a very considerate guy. Look, do you remember when he was over to the house for dinner Wednesday night?
He was over Tuesday night.
No, it was Wednesday.
I'm sure it was Tuesday.
How can you be so sure?
Because when I went to polish the silverware Wednesday morning, it wasn't there.
Now, just a minute. Frankie wouldn't heist nothing from his best friend's wife. He thinks a lot of you. In fact, when you said that you were unhappy with your chinaware, he told me that he was going to buy you a new set for Christmas.
Oh, isn't that sweet of... Wait a minute. Where is he going to get the money?
I don't know. Where's he going to get the money? I don't know. Said something about he'd find some way to raise it, and I'd... Look, if you'll excuse me, honey, I got to go down to band rehearsal.
I'm going with you. I want to talk to the boys in the band and get them to vote, too.
But, honey, them guys can't vote.
Why not? They're old enough.
I know that, but they haven't been able to pass the legitimacy test.
Well, come on. I'm going down to rehearsal with you and give them a little pep talk.
All right. All right, fellas, you can quiet it down now. All right, let's break it up, will you? I got a lot of work to do. All right, quiet. That's it. Now, let's keep it that way, huh? Now, gentlemen, if you're ready to rehearse, we'll start on this... Remley, what do you think you're doing?
I'm tuning up my guitar.
Don't you think you ought to take it out of the case first?
Oh. I thought it sounded kind of flat.
Yeah.
I'll take it out later.
Look, Remley, not later. We're ready to rehearse. Take the guitar out now.
Maestro, I got a confession to make. I don't have my guitar in my case.
Well, what have you got in there?
My laundry.
Well, take that out and strum it. It's got to sound better than your guitar.
I'd rather not.
Look, Remley, I said take it out. Now open that case and dump your laundry out on the floor.
Okay. Loud shirts.
I would say it's time you had that stuff laundered.
Frankie, what did you have in that... Frankie, that's my silverware.
Can you prove it?
Of course I can. If you look at it, you'll notice it has my monogram on it. Go on, read it. What does it say?
U.S. Navy.
Oh, yeah, sure. I remember. That's the set I bought you when I was in the Coast Guard, dear. That's so...
Oh, now, never mind that. Some of my good sterling silverware is in there, too.
Frankie, how could you?
I did it for Alice. You said she wanted chinaware for Christmas.
What's that got to do with taking my silverware?
Well, I had to hock something to get the money to pay for the china.
That figures, Alice.
Frankie, you returned my silverware.
Yeah, and don't forget my artichoke knives. All right, now, let that matter drop. All right, fellas, let's get on with the rehearsal,
Before you start, Phil, I want to talk to the boys about the election. Gentlemen, this week an important event will take place. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, you're opening at the Main Street Burlesque, boo-boo.
I am not. I'm talking about the election. Surely Election Day must mean something to you fellas.
Sure it does.
What does it mean?
The bars are closed till 7 o'clock.
The bars are closed, so it'll give you fellas a chance to go out to the polls and vote.
Vote? They don't even get out of bed on that day.
Now look, fellas, it's your duty to vote. Every good citizen should get out and vote Tuesday. You want good government, don't you?
We got good government. Why vote and change it? The man we got in there now is doing a good job, and I say as long as he's doing a good job, let's keep Coolidge there.
Frankie, we're voting for a governor, not a president. There ain't nobody wants to get Coolidge out. I like Calvert as much as you do.
Now, look, fellas, all I want you to do is go out and vote Tuesday. Will you do it?
No! Alice, look, you don't ask these guys, you tell them. Now, look, gentlemen, I never thought the day had come that I'd have to use this on you, but, are you going to vote, or do I tell the immigration authorities where you are?
Looks like he's got it, fellas. We'll have to vote.
Thank you. Well, now that that's settled, I'd like to rehearse my song.
Okay, start singing.
Start playing.
You start first this week. We started first last week.
Maybe you better start first, honey. That's the only way it ever comes out even.
Why is it I spend the day, wake up and end the day, thinking of you? Oh, why does it do this to me? Is it such bliss to be thinking of you? And when I fall asleep at night it seems you just tiptoe into all my dreams. So I think of no other one ever since I've begun thinking of you.
Why, oh, why is it I spend the day, wake up and end the day, thinking of you?
Oh, why does it do this to me? Is it such bliss to be thinking of you? And when I fall asleep at night it seems you just tiptoe into all my dreams. So I think of no other one ever since I've begun thinking of you.
Boo-boo.
Thank you, Artie. Now remember, boys, on Tuesday, when you vote for the mayor of Encino, there are two candidates running, Johnson and Conley. I happen to be campaigning for Conley, so if you'll vote that way, I'll appreciate it.
Just a minute, Alice. What makes you think you could tell us how to vote?
I sign your paychecks every week.
You can't intimidate me with that. I'll vote for whoever I please. And how do you spell Connolly?
I'm not telling you how to vote. I'm just asking you to vote for Conley. And if you do, you won't regret it. She'll make a wonderful mayor.
And if Alice says that she'll make a tilt... Did you say she?
Yes. Myrtle Conley.
Oh.
She's a fine woman. Her character is beyond reproach. She doesn't drink, smoke, gamble, or go out with men.
Ooh, I can't wait to meet her.
Neither can I. Come on, Remley. We'll get a couple of shovels and dig her up.
Now, don't be sarcastic. Myrtle is a very brilliant woman. What the world needs is more women in politics. Look at the shambles you men have made of this world, Phil. It's all your fault.
Well, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to do it. It's just that I got up early this morning and didn't know what to do with myself. Now, look, Alice, we ain't voting for no square like that.
She's not a square. Miss Conley will make a wonderful mayor. She has some very sound planks in her platform.
Well, there's nothing like having a well-built mare, you know.
Well, we'll get down and look her over, and if she passes her termite inspection, we'll vote for her.
Never mind. She'll win without your vote. She has all the women in town behind her. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a little more campaigning to do. I'll see you tonight, Phil.
Okay, honey, okay. Conley. Let us pay off. Wonder what this Conley dame looks like.
Hey, Maestro, here's a picture of her in this morning's paper.
Bring it over here. Let me see that, Artie. Hey, look at this, Remley. Yeah, he's right. Here's a picture of Miss Conley standing in front of the City Hall.
Which one's the City Hall?
The one with the large balcony. No, that's got a hat on. Must be Miss Conley.
Imposing-looking structure, ain't she?
Remley. Hey, get a load of this speech she made. She says, and I say, verboten, if I'm elected, I promise to close every pool room, gambling joint, bookmaking establishment, and burlesque house in town.
What's she trying to do, make us musicians homeless?
I got news for you. This dame has got to go. We got to stop her from getting elected.
But how? Alice said she'll get most of the votes.
There are other ways to stop her. The baby's against everything. Why? Because she's frustrated. That's why.
What do you mean?
Look, Remley, what is the most important thing in the world to a woman?
A man.
Right. Now, all we have to do is to get some guy to make love to her. Promise her a home, plenty of romance, and she'll drop politics like a hot potato.
Yeah. Well, where are we going to find somebody stupid enough to make love to her?
All we got to do is to find some eligible bachelor, and then we got to... Lover boy Remley.
Wait a minute, Curly.
Bend over while I strap your knee pads on. You got some proposing to do, lad. Now, let's get over. We want to take a look at your lady love.
Oh, no, you don't. I ain't making love to no dame that looks like City Hall.
Now, will you come on? She may not be so bad, Remley. Maybe she looks like City Hall on the outside, but beauty's only skin deep. She may be a lovely person on the inside.
Well, I ain't going to peel her to find out.
You have to do a little peeling sometimes. That's the only way you can find out what's on the inside. Now, take the thing, for instance.
What's the thing?
I'm glad you asked that, son. I just happen to have my latest Victor recording under my arm. I'll spin it for you.
Spin away.
While I was walking down the beach one bright and sunny day, I saw a great big wooden box a-floating in the bay. I pulled it in and opened it up, and much to my surprise, ooh, I discovered a... Right before my eyes, ooh, I discovered a... right before my eyes. I picked it up and ran to town as happy as a king. I took it to a guy I knew who'd buy most anything. But this is what he hollered at me as I walked in his shop. Oh, get out of here with that before I call the cop. Oh, get out of here with that before I call the cop. I turned around and got right out of running for my life. And then I took it home with me to give it to my wife. But this is what she hollered at me as I walked in the door. Oh, get out of here with that. And don't come back no more. Oh, get out of here with that. And don't come back no more. I wandered all around the town until I chanced to meet a hobo who was looking for a handout on the street. He said he'd take most any old thing. He was a desperate man. But when I showed him the, he turned around and ran. Oh, when I showed him the, he turned around and ran. I wandered on for many years, a victim of my fate, until one day I came upon St. Peter at the gate. And when I tried to take it inside, he told me where to go. Oh, get out of here with that, and take it down below. Oh, get out of here with that, and take it down below. The moral of this story is, if you're out on the beach, and you should see a great big box, and it's within your reach, don't ever stop and open it up. That's my advice to you, 'cause you'll never get rid of the, no matter what you do. No, you'll never get rid of the, no matter what you do.
Hey, Curly?
Yeah.
What the heck was in that box?
The thing.
What thing?
Look, we're busy. Tune in next week and find out. You know we got a lot of work to do. Right now, we've got more important things to do. Now, look, here's Miss Connolly's house. Now, remember, like I told you, all you got to do is make love to that dame. Tell her you're going to marry her, but that you don't want a wife in politics.
All right.
I'll ring the bell. Now, look, and another thing. Don't tell this Connolly dame who we are. I don't want Alice to know that we were here.
How do you do? Whom do you wish to see?
We'd like to see Miss Connolly.
I'm Miss Connolly.
Oh, no. There goes my ulcer.
Remley.
I beg your pardon?
He said you remind him of someone in Tulsa. That's Remley's hometown, Tulsa.
I see.
You see, Miss Connolly, my friend here is a great admirer of yours, and, he just had to come over to see you.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Won't you gentlemen come in?
Thank you.
What can I do for you?
You can open the door again so I can get out.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Wait a minute, Frankie. Now, look. Tell Miss Connolly what you're here for.
Okay. Madam, I saw your picture in the paper, and it had a startling effect on me. It seemed to... Well, it made me... I don't know how to say this, so I won't. Good day.
Now, gentlemen, if you have something to say, I wish you'd say it. I'm a very busy woman. Politics takes a lot of time, you know.
Well, that's why I'm here. I hope you don't think me bold, Merton, but there's something I want to tell you. You see, Merton...
My name is Myrtle. I'm a woman.
You just keep reminding me. I've seen a lot of women in my time, but you're different. You're so, what's the word I'm trying to think of?
Pretty?
No.
Beautiful?
You're going in the wrong direction. You're more than just pretty or beautiful. You have a regal splendor about you.
Oh, please go on.
Well, I can't restrain myself any longer. I must get to the point. Miss Connolly, how would you like to change your name?
I'd love to.
Try Schultz. That's a very nice name.
Oh, this is so sudden, Mr. Schultz. I'll need a little time to think it over.
Well, take as long as you want. 10, 20, 30 years.
Get back on the beam, Schultzy. Now, look, how can you resist this charming creature? Look at her angelic face. And her figure. It's so svelte.
It ain't svelte, it's swollen.
Well, I think I've heard enough. I'll thank you to leave my house.
Please don't get excited now, Mrs. Conley. Calm yourself now. Frankie. How in the world can you say that about Myrtle's built? She has a lovely build. Now take another look at her. Go ahead, walk her around her and take it all in.
My feet hurt. I'll wait for the next bus.
Wait.
Now, that's as much as I'm going to take from you, young man. Get out of my house. Get out. Get out.
Now, wait a minute. Don't lose your temper, Myrt. Look, Myrtle, will you excuse me for just a moment? Right.
What?
Right. What are you trying to do? You're lossing everything up. Now go back and make love to her.
I can't do it.
Then I'm going to do it for you. You can't do it. I'll plead your case, and in 5 minutes I'll have that dame swooning.
You think you can do it?
Are you kidding? This is my racket. Wait outside and leave me alone with City Hall.
Right over.
What are you two whispering about?
Oh, Mrs. Conley, I know that you will pardon us, but you see, my friend, Mr. Schultz, wants me to speak to you on his behalf.
About what?
About love. Love. That deep, tender, soul-searing, passionate love that I... You better sit down, Myrt. I don't think you can take this stand enough.
Well, what are you trying to say?
Just this, Myrtle. My friend has fallen madly in love with you and wants to marry you.
Oh, that's ridiculous. I don't even know him.
With Frankie, it's better that way. Look, Myrtle, a girl with your charm shouldn't waste her time in politics.
I shouldn't?
Of course not. When a woman reaches your age, she should be in a home.
What's that?
I mean, a home of your own. You know, with children and stuff like that, you have everything that a man desires in a woman. Loveliness, tenderness, sweetness. Why, I envy Frankie. If I could but have you for my own.
Oh, I think that could be arranged, Curly.
I talk too much. Now look, Myrt, about Frank.
Oh, let's forget him. You're much more charming. You have a lot more appeal for a woman.
True.
You know, if I do get married, it will have to be a man like you. You catch on, Dimple?
Yeah, and I couldn't think of a woman I'd rather marry, but, well, you see, we're not really mated for each other. There's a big difference in our ages.
I know, but I prefer an older man.
Yeah, let's get back to Schultz. Now, look, Myrtle, if he wasn't so bashful, do you know what he'd do? Honey, he'd move up close to you, just like this. And then he'd put his arms around you, just like this. And then he'd look up into your lovely eyes and say...
Well, isn't this a repulsive sight?
Julius, what are you doing here?
I'm delivering the groceries. What are you peddling, Mac?
I'm not peddling nothing. I was just teaching Miss Connolly the tango.
Well, go ahead. You two make a very pretty picture.
We do?
Yeah, you look like Sabu leading his elephant to a water hole. You two wasn't dancing when I come in. What were you up to?
We have nothing to hide. He was making love to me.
He was making love to you? Mm-hmm. Oh, this guy must have switched to kerosene. He ain't got no right to make love to another woman.
He has to if he wants to. Another woman? Curly, you're not married, are you?
Oh, Mert, how could you think such a thing? If you don't believe me, just ask Julius. I ain't married, am I, Julius?
No, he's not married. And if you don't believe me, ask his wife and 2 kids.
You have a wife and 2 children?
Well, in a way, yes. You see, the children are from my wife's former marriage.
And your wife?
She's adopted.
Adopted?
Yes, but it makes no difference. I treat her just as if she was one of my very own, you see. Now, let's get back to Frankie. As I was saying, Myrtle, if he were here right now, he'd put his arm around you just like this. And then he'd look up into those big blue eyes of yours, and then he'd say...
Why, you no good 9-toed Indian. Miss Connolly, what are you doing in my husband's arms?
Curly, is this true? Explain yourself.
Well, the Indian blood I got from my father. He's part Cherokee. And as for the 9 toes, that happened in a hunting accident up in Coleslaw, Alaska. We were just leaving Diego, and as we...
I didn't mean that. Is Mrs. Harris your wife?
You bet your big fat girdle I am.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Harris. I didn't know that.
You're nothing but a husband stealer.
Yeah, you chubby cradle snatcher. Taking advantage of my youthful innocence. Why, Alice, do you know what she was doing?
You stay out of this, Wonger, or you'll be an 8-toed Cherokee. Come on home. You've got a lot of explaining to do.
All right. 8 toes? Then you'll have to give me 2 strokes when we're playing footsies. Look, Alice, will you believe me? It wasn't my fault. I'm perfectly innocent.
Then how did you get in that house?
Well, it was like this. I was on my way to the sweet shop for my afternoon parfait. And suddenly, a big monstrous hulk reached out and dragged me in. I thought she was trying to sell me a suit. So instead, she grabbed me in her arms and smothered me with kisses. I tried to fight her off, but it was useless. She outweighed me by 2 stone. Then, just as I started to black out, you arrived and saved me from a fate that's worse than...
Joel McCrea stars next in Tales of the Texas Rangers on NBC.
The National Broadcasting Company presents Joel McCrea in Tales of the Texas Rangers. Tonight, transcribed from Hollywood, another authentic reenactment of a case from the files of the Texas Rangers. Tales of the Texas Rangers, starring Joel McCrea as Ranger Jace Pearson. Texas, more than 260,000 square miles. And 50 men who make up the most famous and oldest law enforcement body in North America. Now, from the files of the Texas Rangers come these stories based on fact. Only names, dates, and places are fictitious for obvious reasons. The events themselves are a matter of record. Case for tonight, the White Suit.
It is 6 a.m., June 23rd, 1947. There is only one prisoner in the Live Oak County Jail. He is John Elliott Bascom, a notorious and dangerous gunman. In the anteroom connecting the jail with the sheriff's office, Deputy George Keaton dozes, snoring at the end of a long and uneventful night's duty.
Miss George! Miss George!
Hello, Uncle Ben. You still here?
Yes, sir. Yeah, but that prosecutor's office down the hall was powerful dirty. I'm about ready to go along home now as soon as I hang up my mask, but I brewed this here coffee for you.
Coffee. Put it here.
fish is hot, Jonah.
Coffee. Uncle Ben, you're an angel.
Don't know about that, Miss George. Ain't nobody else feed my wings. Just put the pot and cup in my closet when you're through. I'll take care of when I come on tonight.
Sure, thank you, Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Hey, wait! Hey, Jailer!
What's the matter with you now, Bascom?
Take a look! The cell floor's wet. Water's running all over. This jail may have all the comforts of home, but I wouldn't give you much for your blood.
This building's so old, it's a wonder it doesn't all come apart. Valve must have stuck again.
Water all over the floor.
All right, I'll take it easy.
What a crummy joint.
You keep back, Bascom.
Don't worry. You can do the waiting. I'm not putting my feet down in that water.
Stay there in your bunk. I'll see what's the matter. Let's see what's wrong with it. Why, your undershirt's stuffed in the drain.
Yes.
Miss Jordan! Oh, Lordy, Bascom!
Get away from that gun cabinet!
Sheriff Chris Olson discovered the bodies of his night deputy and the courthouse janitor when he came into his office at 8 o'clock. He immediately telephoned the Texas Rangers, and a short time later, Ranger Jace Pearson arrived.
Jace Pearson. Well, I'm glad to see you.
It's been quite a while, Sheriff.
Jace, this is a bad thing.
Anything involving Bascom is. You got any line on him yet?
No, apparently he slipped out of town afoot. We don't even know what direction he took.
Probably east up Rocky Valley. That's the quickest way into open country. Ranger Harris was ordered out on this assignment with me.
Oh, where is he?
I dropped him with a walkie-talkie at 2 Mile Bridge on the way in. He's riding through the brush now, cutting for a trail. We ought to find out pretty soon if Bascom's still afoot.
And if he isn't?
Well, the highway patrol's already closed the main roads into this area. As soon as we get a localization, mounted units will move in and attempt to close the gaps. We'll get him, Sheriff.
Well, I sure hope so. Oh, excuse me. Sheriff's office, Olson speaking.
Sheriff, this is Bob McDougal out on Route 7. A man just stole my truck out of the field where I was working.
You got a description?
I didn't get a very good look at him. He was clear across the field. A medium-sized fellow wearing a pair of weight coveralls, headed toward Prado.
What kind of truck?
A red half-ton pickup, 46 model.
Anything else to identify it?
It's kind of beat up. The grill's broken out in front.
I think that's enough for us, McDougal.
You know who it was?
I think so. But you better get in as soon as you can and file a theft report, just the same. Farmer's truck was stolen about 8 miles out of Route 7. It's Bascom, all right, Jace. White coveralls.
Yeah, those jail suits sure show up. Come on, my unit's out front. We'll get this on the radio as we roll. Racing out of town on Route 7 with my double horse trailer still coupled, I radioed all units to be on the lookout for the truck. Then I contacted Ranger Harris through his walkie-talkie and asked him to meet us at 2 Mile Bridge. He was there when we arrived. Nice timing, Ed. What's up, Jace? Got a line on Bascom. Let's get your horse loaded in with charcoal. Okay, Bascom still afoot? No. He grabbed himself a truck about 8 miles down the road. Yeah, he would. This side's clear, Jace. Watch your toes. Charcoal, you got company. In you go, boy. Yeah, better bring the walkie-talkie up front with you, Ed. Got it. Ready? Heave! All snug. Come on. Sheriff Olson, meet Ranger Harris.
Howdy, Sheriff. Howdy, Ranger. So, that's your walkie-talkie, is it? Well, how much do it?
Yeah, pretty compact, all right. Hangs right on the saddle.
You can keep in touch with your headquarters with it?
At Austin? No. Practical range about 5 miles. Closer the better. Strictly a field outfit.
Oh, I see.
All set? Maybe we can drive Mr. Bascom right into the roadblock at Dry Creek Crossroads.
Sounds like you just made it.
Yeah.
What's the matter, out of gas?
Yeah, fill her up.
Premium or regular?
Anything, fill her up.
You betcha. Say, isn't this old Bob McDougal's truck?
Yeah, I'm taking it into Prado.
Well, he got all his repair work done at Live Oak.
Not this time. Hurry it up, will you?
He's trying to bubble over on me. Filler pipe must have been. Old Mac sure beats up a truck, don't he?
Yeah.
Best farmer in the county, but awful careless about machinery.
Come on, wind it up. That's enough gas.
Okay, Mr. Okay. You must be in a hurry.
I am.
You're gonna lose some time at Dry Creek.
Yeah? Why?
The law's got a roadblock at the crossroads for some reason or another, booming everybody through down to the seams of their drawers. 5 2/10. That's 131.
Charge it.
All right, you smart mechanic. Let's see how far that gas gets you.
Operator.
This is Jim Perry. Get me the Dry Creek store, quick.
I'm sorry, that line's busy.
Break in on it. The highway patrol's got a roadblock there. I want to talk to one of the officers.
Is this an emergency call?
A smart aleck in Bob McDougal's truck just clipped me for some gas. He was in too big a hurry, to be honest, and he deliberately took the wrong turn when I told him there were officers ahead.
Mr. McDougal's truck, you said, a red one?
Sure, everybody knows that truck. A red pickup with a mechanic in white coveralls driving it.
You're on Route 7. What turn did the truck take?
The crazy fool took off down the old Big Wash Road. Tell the patrol they can box him in there. The road ends at the wash.
Keep a watch on that road, Mr. Perry. That's the man they're looking for.
What?
It's Jack Bascom. He broke jail and killed 2 men at the county seat this morning.
Jack Bascom?
I can ring Dry Creek now.
KTXA to Unit 10. KTXA to Unit 10.
Unit 10 to KTXA. Go ahead, KTXA.
Subject Jack Bascom refused to pay for gasoline. He turned south from Route 7 at Perry's filling station, your vicinity.
That's Perry's down there at the foot of the hill.
10-4. Unit 10 approaching Perry's now. We'll keep KTXA advised. Unit 10 clear.
10-4, KTXA Austin.
That's Jim Perry out in front, flagging us down now.
Oh, I just got held up.
Yeah, we know. For some gasoline.
You know?
The radio, Jim. That's the turn he took over there?
Yeah, the Big Wash Road.
How long ago?
Maybe 10 minutes.
Pretty good start on us, Jace.
Yeah. For the kind of country there is down here. Let's don't let him get any more. We found the red pickup abandoned in the sandy bed of Big Wash 4 miles from the highway and radioed the surrounding units. John Bascom's tracks led straight into broken country beyond the wash. He couldn't go any further in the truck, and neither can we. Looks like work for the horses from here on, Ed. Let's get them out.
Right. I'll give you a hand, Jace. Easy, boy, easy.
Come on, Sarko. Better get the walkie-talkie, Ed. We ought to be able to contact any units south of Dry Creek with it pretty soon.
Yeah, I believe you're right. Hey, you boys leaving me afoot, Jace?
You can take the unit back, Sheriff. Maybe join the highway patrol at Dry Creek. Bascom's headed southwest. He probably figures to slip past the roadblocks.
He might be making a wide detour over toward Highway 11.
Might be.
All set, Jace.
Okay.
Anything else I can do?
Yeah, keep your fingers crossed.
I will. Trailing Bascom isn't going to be any cinch for you boys. He's desperate, armed, and he knows his trail tricks.
I know. Easy, boy. For good measure, I don't like the looks of those clouds over there. But all we need is a storm to wipe out what little sign he may leave. Well, let's get started, Ed.
Yeah. So long, boys. Good hunting.
Thanks, Sheriff.
Come on,
You are listening to Tales of the Texas Rangers, starring Joel McRae as Ranger Jace Pearson. And now we continue with tonight's case, The White Suit, an authentic story from the files of the Texas Rangers.
By 4 o'clock, Ed Harris and I were deep into the rough country south of Big Wash. We'd continually cut back and forth for Bascom's tracks, finding them and then losing them again. It was slow work, covering 5 miles to his 1, while he steadily built up his lead on us. He was infernally clever.
Take it easy going down here, Jace. This canyon wall was any steeper, we'd be hanging by our collars.
Ooh, charcoal. Hey, wait a minute, Ed. Pull up.
Whoa, boy. Whoa, now. Whoa. Now what, Jace?
Bascom didn't slide down here like we thought.
No?
Look. There's the rock he pushed over from the rim to make the skid marks we've been following. See, it's lava, like the cap on the rim. Different from the rest of the rock down here.
So we've got to climb back to the top. I'd have sworn he started down here to cross this canyon.
That's what he wanted us to think. Anything to cost us time. The trouble is we got to follow out every one of these blind trails he's leaving us. Any one of them may be the McCoy.
Yeah, he'll be to California before we ever get out of these badlands.
He isn't to California yet. Don't worry. He's working as hard as we are. Up, Charlie. Lift him up.
Come on, Red Horse. Maybe I can go. Come on.
Watch it, Ed.
What a climb. It's getting late. Look at that sun, Jace.
Yeah. Hey. That low sun has got its advantages.
Oh, boy. Oh, now. Easy.
Take a look at that slope over there across the canyon. That patch of sand past that big mesquite.
Yeah, tracks, footprints. Then Bascom did cross the canyon after all.
Probably someplace a little downstream.
Jace, how come we didn't see those tracks when we started down here from up before? He couldn't have made them since then. We aren't that close behind him.
No, the tracks were there before. We just didn't see them. Now the sun's low enough to throw longer shadows into the prints his boots made. Makes them twice as visible.
Yeah? Well, we better start looking for a place to cross ourselves.
Now, let's climb a little higher first. I'm worried about that storm the way it's piling up.
Up, Red Horse. Clouds are getting black, Jace.
Probably loaded with static. We better try to make radio contact with the walkie-talkie while we can. We need to work from this high ground to get through.
General call, Jace?
Yeah. Suppose you try it now, Ed.
Yeah. Unit 902 to unit in range. Unit 902 to unit in range.
Unit 8 to Unit 902. Go ahead, Unit 902.
Oh, boy. Oh. Here you are, Jace.
Oh, charcoal.
Unit 8 to Unit 902. Go ahead.
Unit 902 requests the location of Unit 8.
Unit 8 is at the intersection of County 5 and State 11, 10 miles south of Dry Creek.
10-4. Unit 8 is now too far north. Fugitive still bearing toward Highway 11, approximately 12 miles south and east of Dry Creek. Suggest Unit 8 move south about 5 miles.
Unit 8, 10-4.
Unit 902 has had no direct contact with Fugitive, but is following an identifiable trail. Will report any change. Please relay to other units. Unit 902, clear.
Unit 8, 10-4.
Say, look, Jace. Bascom may stay on the other side of the canyon, or he may double back to this side. Why don't we save ourselves a lot of riding and split up for a bit?
Might not be a bad idea.
I'll take the canyon floor. It's sandy. Tracks will be easy to spot there. And you can work along this rim.
All right, but watch yourself, Ed. You'll be in the open down there.
Yeah, just let Bascom show himself once. That's all I want. Come on, Red Horse. We're going down. Easy now. Easy. Give me a chance to get to the bottom before you start, Jace.
Okay. Something about a manhunt sharpens the hunter's senses. I sat on the rim for long moments watching Ed Harris descend that canyon wall, feeling danger without being able to identify it. Suddenly, smoke blossomed behind a rock on the opposite rim. I saw Harris sag in his saddle before the horse carried him out of sight. Dim by distance came the lagging sound of the shot. Go, Charlie. Go, boy.
Harris! Harris, you all right? No! The rocks are in the way. Keep cover, Ed. Be with you in a minute.
Over here, Jake. He was right up there, but he beat it. I think I hit him. Those white coveralls make some target.
Probably realizes that by now, and he'll really run. How bad are you hit?
Oh, flesh wound, clean. Just above the elbow here. Help me get this kerchief on it. I'll be all right.
Pull your sleeve out of the way.
Yeah. He would pick my left arm. How'd he know I was a southpaw?
It's something we may be asking him right sudden. Are you okay now?
Yeah,
Pick up his trail on the rim. We'll have to watch sharp. He's going to try to keep that white suit out of sight. Now that we're this close to him.
Come on, Red Hawk. Show that charcoal out of front. Come on, Star. Hey, get up. Come on, boy. Easy now. Just a little more. Almost to the top. Come on now, Captain.
Whoa.
Had a fat chance of picking up anybody's trail here, Jace. A herd of elephants could have crossed this loose shale without leaving a trace.
Maybe. But look here. You see them?
Yeah. Ants, a whole trail of them.
Ants don't go after anything in this country they can't eat. Let's see what these are having for supper. Here we are. On this piece of shale.
Yeah, blood. And then I did nail them. We got a wounded animal on our hands, Jace. May let go at us from behind any of these brush clumps.
I don't think he's hurt so bad he won't keep on running. There's just a few drops here. I'm afraid you just creased him. That was pretty long range.
Well, it won't be the next time I get him in my sights, I promise you that. I owe him something for this arm. Let's go.
He's probably headed for that big mesquite thicket.
Yeah, he would. Come on, Red Horse. Up, charcoal. Hey, Jace. Look, out there in the open. His coveralls. He's peeled them off.
And there he goes, into that big clump of brush across the clearing.
Come on, let's go get him.
Hey, wait a minute.
Whoa, boy. Whoa.
Circle around below him, Ed. Make a lot of racket like we're still together and hunting blind. Maybe you can flush him back between those big rocks.
Okay, I'll try it, Jace.
I'll hide charcoal out behind the side of them, and maybe we can rig up a little surprise party for Mr. Bascom when he comes through.
But be careful, will you? He won't give you a chance. Don't give him one.
Chance? That killer? Just let me get my hands on him.
Come on, Red Horse. Hit that truck. Let's go. Yeah.
Easy, charcoal. Easy. We go this way. Ooh, boy. There's the shade of this rock for you, charcoal. Easy now, boy. Quiet.
Head down, boy. Shh. Shut up, charcoal. Freeze! Senor, what do you want?
We're Texas Rangers.
Oh, Rangers? Yeah, I got him. But he's the wrong man.
What's he doing here?
Ask him.
Senors, I was in this place is nobody. I am a lonesome man, mind my sheep. Then I heard the gun 2-3 times.
When?
No, a few minutes ago. I think maybe it's my friend Diego come from next valley with gun to kill coyote. We have much trouble with coyote here, senor.
We aren't looking for coyotes. Where'd you close?
I go to see if it's my friend when this malo hombre, this very bad man, is jumped from the bush. His gun is very big. He took my clothes. He tell me not to move when he run. I stand still till he's gone. Then I run too.
Which way'd he go?
How do I know, senor? Me, Pedro, I'm scared to death.
Sorry, Pedro. Forget about your clothes. You're a lucky man to be alive.
I know, senor.
You better get some more clothes before that storm hits. You aren't exactly dressed for bad weather. Oh, steady, Charlie. Looks like our surprise didn't come off, Ed. Let's get moving before Bascom builds up a lead on us again.
Yeah, let's go, Red Hawk.
Yeah, you can't.
Harris and I picked up the trail shortly, but Bascom managed to stay ahead of us using a large bag of tricks to keep out of sight, even if he couldn't shake us. When the sun set behind towering thunderclouds, we were working our way down a wide, arid valley, keeping some distance apart.
Hey, Jace, here's the tracks again.
Pick them up, Charcoal. Yeah. Oh, boy.
See them? There they are, heading right down there in the valley.
Fresh as daisies, too.
Yeah, no blow sand drifted into them at all.
We better try that general call again, Ed.
To report opposition?
Yeah, look at the direction those tracks are taking. They've been swinging that way the last half hour.
Yeah, I noticed that. Headed almost due east now.
Bascom's pulling another big red herring on us. He made for Highway 11 long enough for us to report it and set up interception for him there.
And then he swings straight east for Highway 13. Sort of catches us with our units down, don't it?
Bascom's gambling that it does. Yeah, I'll try the call. Unit 902 to unit in range. 902 to unit in range. 902 to unit in range.
It's no use, Jace. You can't raise anybody. We're too far out now.
The weather isn't helping any either on this lower ground. Looks like we're in for real soaking before night.
Yeah. Well, Bascom can't possibly be much ahead of us. Maybe we can tree him before he gets through to the highway. Handle him on our own from here on.
You can't risk it, Ed. If he slips us and gets through to make a ride with somebody or steal another car, he'll be gone.
Well, I guess here's where we separate then. I'm kind of out of the running with this here bum arm. Give me the walkie-talkie and I'll double back till I'm in range of the units on Highway 11 again. That's good. It'll ride all right like that. Anything special for the boys?
Ask them to request coverage on Highway 13 all the way to Prado. You keep trying until you get through. I'll stick on his trail.
I'll have a relay into KDXA in half an hour.
As soon as you do, you better head out toward Dry Creek and get that arm looked after.
I'll wait till we've got Bascom. Good luck, Jace.
Same to you, Ed. Come on, Charlie.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, the rain struck with cloudburst intensity, bringing complete darkness, but not before John Bascom's tracks led me onto an adobe bench where sheep had been grazing. He'd removed his boots here, and his tracks blended with a maze of other bare footprints left by Mexican sheep herders. I rode on slowly. Suddenly, a small, rain-drenched boy stepped out from the brush. Charco nearly ran him down. Ooh, Charco. Steady, boy. Hey, you there. Hey, boy, Nino, wait. Get up. He ran like a frightened little rabbit. Light winked as the door opened and closed, the door to an adobe shack. As I approached, I saw the blinds were tightly drawn, almost as though to prevent the leakage of any telltale light from the candle burning dimly inside. Whoa, Charco. Oh, boy. Open up. Open up.
Jenny, who are you?
Texas Ranger. Get me in out of this rain. I want to ask you some questions.
Oh, no, senor, I cannot let you in. My husband, he's sick. He's very sick.
That's your boy that just ran in here?
Sí, senor, my Juanito. He was going to look for the mama goat. The storm, she's bad. You frightened him, senor.
You gave me a turn for a minute, too. Look, I need a little help.
Me, I would do anything for the Texas Ranger.
I'm trailing a man, a very dangerous man. He must have passed close to here about the time the rain began. Where is he now?
We have seen nothing, Juanito. Me, nobody, senor.
Maybe your husband did then. Anyway, I want out of this rain.
Senor, no, you must not. My husband.
This woman was deathly afraid, but her eyes told me she wasn't afraid of me. Of the storm, perhaps, of the sickness in her house. Or of the blanket-wrapped man lying on a bunk in a corner of the room with his bare feet protruding toward me. The door was thick. I pushed it inward as far as it would go and stepped quickly behind it.
Senor, please.
Slide your gun out from under that blanket and drop it, Bascom. The gun, Bascom. Drop it or I'll break your other arm. Drop it. You would be stubborn, Bascom. Now, you really got something to be sick about.
Do something. I'm bleeding to death.
You won't get off that easy. We're saving you for the electric chair. You got something I can use for bandages, Senora?
Oh, my arm.
Un momento. Here, senor.
Gracias. This'll do fine.
How did you know?
He was holding a gun on you and the boy, making you do what he said?
See, how could you know?
Your real husband's a sheep man, isn't he?
Yes, senor. He's working near Prado now.
Well, look at these bare feet sticking out here. You ever see an honest-to-goodness sheep man with his toes all crowded together from wearing cowboy boots? Better put some water on to heat. I'll need it to patch him up enough to take him in.
John Bascom was tried in Live Oak County and found guilty of the murder of 2 men. On the 2nd day of December 1947 at Huntsville Prison, his sentence was carried out. Death in the electric chair.
And now, here again is the star of our show, Joel McCrea.
One of the pleasures afforded us here in this show is the large number of letters we receive asking for special information about the Texas Rangers. This week we received one, an especially interesting letter, in which the writer said she had heard of an official Ranger's prayer and inquired if such a prayer actually existed. It does. The prayer was written by Captain Pierre Bernard Hill, chaplain of the Texas Rangers, and I should like you to hear it. O God, whose end is justice, whose strength is all our stay, be near and bless my mission as I go forth today. Let wisdom guide my actions, let courage fill my heart, and help me, Lord, in every hour to do a ranger's part. Protect when danger threatens, sustain when trails are rough. Help me to keep my standard high and smile at each rebuff. When night comes down upon me, I pray thee, Lord, be nigh, whether on lonely scout or camped under Texas sky. Keep me, O God, in life, and when my days shall end, forgive my sins and take me in, for Jesus' sake. Amen. Good night, folks. Good night.
Next week, Joel McCrea in another authentic reenactment of a case from the files of the Texas Rangers. Joel McCrea will soon be seen in the Universal International Technicolor production, Frenchie. Tonight's cast included Tony Barrett, Herb Butterfield, Barney Phillips, Bill Johnstone, Herb Ellis, and Lillian Byam. This story was transcribed and adapted by Tom W. Blackburn, and the program was produced and directed by Stacy Keach. This is Hal Gibney speaking.
Three chimes mean good times on NBC. Tonight, Theater Guild on the Air presents Judy Garland in the prize-winning novel Alice Adams, co-starring Thomas Mitchell. Another Sunday evening favorite is the $64 Question, starring Jack Parr. Tomorrow on the station of the Chimes, you'll hear Gordon MacRae as your singing master of ceremonies on one of his wonderful musical journeys aboard the show train. The Chimes are your invitation to the best in radio entertainment. Be sure to hear Judy Garland next in Theater Guild on NBC.
Judy Garland making one of her rare and eagerly anticipated appearances before the microphone. Our Theater Guild on the Air broadcast is an outstanding event in radio entertainment. You'll hear Miss Garland playing the title role in Alice Adams, based on the memorable novel by America's beloved Booth Tarkington. Co-starring as Virgil Adams, we bring you Thomas Mitchell, who's currently starring on Broadway in the prize-winning dramatic success Death of a Salesman. Featured as Mrs. Adams is Anne Shoemaker, recreating the role she originally played in the famous screen production of our story. Now, we raise the curtain on S. Mark Smith's radio adaptation of Alice Adams, directed by Homer Fickett. Clarion City is a busy, prosperous, solidly established place midway between Cleveland and Indianapolis. It has a skyscraper or two rising from the prairie. It has a row of fashionable shops. And it has a girl named Alice Adams who walks by as though she were on Park Avenue or in Paris until reality rudely interrupts.
Going somewhere, Lady Alice?
Oh, Harvey.
Slowly?
Yes. By myself, if you don't mind.
Now, what's the use of being cross with old Harvey? Honestly, Alice, I've been meaning to drop in on you for a long time. After the way I used to call you last fall, I don't blame you for wondering why I stopped.
Really, what a curious idea. When I've never given it a moment's thought. Oh, isn't that Henrietta Lamb in her new roadster?
Henrietta, what?
No, it isn't. You can relax, Harvey.
You devil.
I go in here to the florist. Goodbye, Mr. Malone.
Wait, Alice. Okay, so I am in the running for Henrietta Lamb. I'm out the front, too. Why not? There's a future in it. Gilt edge with regular dividends.
Harvey, you really are vulgar. Poor Henrietta.
Now, let's face facts. That's what you ought to do. Why, honey, when it comes to the other kind of assets, you've got as much as any of them. You always have. But if you just wake up, there's no reason why we couldn't still be friends. We could have great times, Alice. We could fool them all, and who'd know the difference?
I would, Harvey. Bye.
Oh, good afternoon.
Hello, I'd like to see a corsage, please. Something nice to wear to a party.
Oh, the Palmer party that's been in the papers?
Yes, dear Mildred. My escort said to pick something out.
Oh, of course. We've had lots of calls for orchids today. They're beauties. $6.50 each.
No, I saw orchids the last time.
Well, there's a nice corsage of gardenias, $5.
Oh, dear. Our gardenia's ordinary. So every day, you know. These violets are pretty.
They're the first of the season. $2.50 the bunch.
Oh, they're so sweet. But, they wouldn't go with my gown, I'm afraid. It's so difficult, isn't it, when one goes to so many parties, to find something new and original. Well, thank you just the same. When one goes to so many parties. What makes me talk like that? Why can't I just be myself? But which me is me? Hello, Mother. Why, Alice, what kept you so long? Look, Violet. Alice. 143 separate ones. I picked them myself in Bellevue Park. Enough for a darling corsage for the night.
You picked them yourself. You went down on your hands and knees? Well, you wait down here. I'm going to talk to your father.
Well, now, you're not going to mention these flowers.
Well, Alice, I think I ought to know by now how to handle your father.
I know, Mama, but how does he feel today?
Well, he's nearly well, thank goodness. Not nearly so cranky. He's in bed having his tray.
Well, if you're going to talk to him about...
Now, it's for his own good, Alice. The time has come for him to leave J.A. Lamb's, or he'll be stuck in that warehouse the rest of his life.
Poor old Dad. I wonder if we aren't both a little selfish with that idea.
Alice, what's right is right.
Alice? Oh, excuse me.
You want anything else, Virgil? A little custard?
When did I ever eat custard, Emma?
But you got to eat what's good for you, Virgil. You got to get nice and strong so you can fly around and find something good to get into.
Oh, that's it. Hinting at that again.
But, Virgil, you don't want to go back to that old hole, J.A. Lamb.
Dang it, you promised never to mention that again, Emma.
Well, I haven't mentioned anything, have I? All I say is you can do so much better if you'll just think about your other chance. Well, turn over. I'll give you back a rub.
All right. J.A. Lamb's is no old hole, Emma. The biggest wholesale drug company in 4 states.
Well, it's been a hole for you all these years. And if you don't owe it to me to think of something else, at least you owe it to your children. Why, look at your daughter. She's going to a big formal party tonight, and she has to wear an old organdy dress she's had 2 years now. And look at this house.
And you look at what you're doing, pounding my back.
Oh, I'm sorry. That better?
Yeah, now see here, Emma. I'm not criticizing Alice. I wouldn't trade my girl for the whole kit and caboodle of girls in this town. Only, well, She could have more dresses and things if...
Now who's hinting? You want Alice to give up her work in the County Historical Society. Well, I won't have it, Virgil. It's Alice's chance to be somebody in this town.
You can't pay somebody on $18 a week, Emma.
Virgil, you're just being stubborn. Alice meets the nicest people in town with that job. Every family that matters here is on the board of the society.
Oh, sure, but just the same. Well, look, if Alice was a stenographer now, I could get her in the office of J.A. Lance for maybe $35 a week.
Lambs again. Oh, that place.
But they do it for me, Emma. Like they took Walter into the shipping room when I asked them.
And that's all you want to do for your children, is it?
What more can I do?
Why, Alice could have her pick a bowl. She could marry any man in this town if her family just had some money and standing. You remember how the nicest boys used to fluff around this house when Alice was in high school. Why don't they come here now, Virgil? You know what the answer is, don't you?
Dang, every time I get to feeling better, somebody talks me into a relapse.
Here, Daddy, let me fix your pillow.
Thanks. That's my girl.
Oh, poor nice old Daddy. You know, you shouldn't get upset with Mama. It's just that, well, she doesn't think they appreciate you down at Land.
She thinks I'm a failure, Alice.
No, you're not a failure. You're not.
Why, Alice, didn't old man Mr. Lamb come to visit me in this very room when I took sick? Didn't he say, remember, Virgil, your place is waiting for you anytime you want to come back? His very words, Alice. And paying my salary all these weeks I've been out. And hiring your brother Walter last year. Don't you think that looks as if he thought something of me?
Of course it does. Mother's wrong. We're both wrong, she and I.
You too, Alice?
Oh, it's just a silly notion. I'm sorry.
What exactly does your mother say about me getting into something new? Does she mention anything special?
No, she just says that you could have other opportunities. Why?
Alice, listen. I want you to have as much as any of those girls you go around with, but, well...
It's all right, Daddy. I've been thinking maybe I ought to do more myself.
Like what, Alice? If you happen to be thinking of office work...
No.
Oh.
Daddy, listen. There are so many things that go on inside me. It makes me think, well, maybe I was cut out to be an actress.
Huh?
Don't you think it's possible even a little?
Oh, my, an actress. If women don't beat all.
Well, I'd better run along and dress.
Who's your beau, Alice? He must like to throw his money around if he sent you those violets.
Yeah. He treats me pretty well, doesn't he? They're the first of the season. Picked today.
What? Who said I was going to take her tonight?
Oh, but Walter.
Don't water me, Ma. Well, I'm just as likely to take Alice that dance at Mildred Palmer's as I am to eat a couple of barrels of broken glass. I'm no society snake.
But Walter, I told you a week ago, and I've laid out your dress
No,
suit.
sir. No, sir. Here's one member of this family who don't kid himself. I know who my friends are and where I belong. I got a date downtown, and I ain't going to break it.
No, you can't do this, Walter. You can't. It's more than I can bear to see her disappointed when she's planned it today.
Look, Ma, why hasn't somebody asked her to go? She ought to be that popular anyhow. Why is she running around with that crowd if she's not good enough for them?
You don't understand how hard things are for her and how brave she is about them. Oh, you couldn't be so selfish. You couldn't.
Oh, right. But it's the last time.
Alice,
Yes, Mother?
come in. Your brother will be glad to take you, dear.
Yes. He certainly sounded thrilled.
Ladies
very sweet you look.
Thanks, Alice. Oh, there's the music. Organdy. Maybe I'm wrong.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Walter, do you know that this circular ballroom is an authentic Queen Anne copy? Imagine it.
Relax. Nobody's even looking at you. Well, come on. I thought you wanted to dance.
No. First, we must speak to Mildred and Mr. and Mrs. Palmer.
I haven't got anything to say to
Walter,
them.
please, can't you ever make believe? Come on. Mildred, dear, such a success. Good evening, Alice. I knew you'd wear chiffon, dear, and your curls. You look too fabulous. You know my mother and father, I think. Good evening. So nice you could come. Thank you, Mrs. Palmer. This is my brother, Walter. Oh, so nice.
Pleasure, young man.
Colonel Flint, Daddy. Oh, Colonel, so nice. You must tell us about what...
My hand got chilblains. Well, let's give it a whirl.
By the way, don't forget to ask Mildred for a dance before the evening's over. Are you kidding? You're supposed to. She's my best friend.
Listen, I'm as liable to dance with any of these gold-plated pigeons as I am to buy a bucket of rusty nails and eat them. So forget it. As soon as I get rid of you, I'm going out back and smoke myself to death. Hey! At least the music's good. Hey! That band is Slapsy Sam and his Fenders. Hiya, Sam. Hey, Kate, what you doing up here? It's the big time, huh, Sam?
Walter.
Hey, Alice, you're quite a stepper.
Well, truthfully, there isn't a man in this room that dances as well as you, Walter. But the mystery is how you ever learned it.
Don't you worry about me. I get around. What you, Alice? On the level, where does all this get you? Why, if Mildred Palmer's your best friend, I'll eat...
Walter?
Okay.
Is it so hard to understand, Walter? I like all this. I like the way they do things. The clothes and the talk. Everything right. Nothing scrimped or cheap looking. It's sort of my dream. It makes me feel as if I had wings.
Some explanation leads me right back where I started. Well, I'll see you later.
Well, you won't be too long.
Look, I done my duty, didn't I? Now you're on your own.
Alice, would you mind if we took this chair?
Well, Margot,
you're not using both of them, are you, dear?
No, I'm expecting some of the... I'll wait over there. Excuse me.
Alice, can I have this dance?
Oh, Frank. Well, I'm afraid that...
Oh, gee, Alice, please. Mother's picking out girls for me to dance with, but I know they don't want to dance with me. They never do. You're the only one who never refuses me.
You nice Frank Delry. I'd love to.
Oh, that was wonderful, Alice. Next one?
Well, let's sit this one out, shall we, Frank?
Anything you say. Gee, Alice, if the other girls were only as nice to me as you... Yes?
Who's that man there with Mildred? The tall man.
Well, don't you know?
No, he's new, isn't he? He seems rather...
He's that Arthur Russell, Alice.
What Arthur Russell? I've never heard of him.
Well, that's funny. Only the last time you saw me, you were telling me how awfully well you knew Mildred Palmer.
Well, but most certainly I do.
Well, that's what's funny, because they say he and Mildred are supposed to be engaged. He's her second or third cousin or something, and he's just come to town. His father left him some property here, and he's going to manage it.
Mildred's engaged.
That's what they're saying. Oh, darn it. Turn around, Alice. Mother's signaling me, and I don't want to see her. She's waving me to dance with my sister Ella.
Well, maybe you'd better go back to them, Frank. I'd like to go outside for a moment anyway.
Oh, shucks. All right.
Alice? Oh, Mildred. This is my cousin, Arthur Russell. Oh, he wants to ask you to put this dance.
I may have the pleasure, Miss Adams.
Wonderful band.
Isn't it?
Wonderful party.
Fine.
You're not very talkative, are you?
Usually, yes.
Well, then why not now?
Well, why should I inflict that on you, too? You've done your duty, Mr. Russell.
My duty?
Of course. I suppose Mildred brought you over because I wasn't dancing. That was sweet of her.
Oh, you've got it backwards. Mildred wanted me to dance with some of the others, and I said I would if she'd introduce me to you first.
You asked?
Yes. I saw you a while ago. You were dancing beautifully with a chap, the best couple on the floor.
That was my brother, Walter.
Oh, really? Then you were talking to him, and, well, your eyes were sort of shining for a moment, all lit up.
Oh, Mr. Russell, you think of these things much too quickly.
Think? No, I'm just saying what I saw. Oh, I wish we could dance this next together, but I suppose we're both booked out. Where's your next? Do you see him anywhere?
Well, as a matter of fact, I promised this is the next one now.
Then perhaps later?
If you'd like to.
Oh, indeed, I would. I'll look for it.
Thank you. Oh, I wonder if you could do me a favor.
Of course.
Would you see if you can find my brother Walter for me? He may be in the smoking room or somewhere, if it isn't too much trouble.
No, not a bit.
He saw me. He asked for me.
Well, alone, Lady Alice?
Oh,
Harvey, I'll give you a break. Henrietta's gone upstairs, and we can have the next.
Oh, no. Why, you mustn't think of it, Harvey. Dear Henrietta will be needing you, and I'm being quite well taken care of. Thank you.
Here he comes, Miss Adams.
Oh, thank you. I know this disappearing brother of mine must have been terribly hard to find.
Oh, on the contrary, it was easy.
Well, Mildred will probably never forgive me for keeping you away so long.
Oh, it was a pleasure. So long, Adams.
Walter,
Never do bad again, you understand?
Do what?
Ain't anyone looking for me.
Well, he found you, didn't he?
Yeah, he found me, all right. You want to know where? I was shooting craps with a checkroom boy.
The checkroom? The academy?
That's right.
Walter, he didn't see you, did he?
Unless he was blind.
Oh, Walter, take me home. Take me home now.
Alice?
Yes, Daddy?
That's early, aren't you?
Yeah. I got tired.
Have a good time?
Yes, wonderful. It was so gay and just splendid. You go to sleep, Daddy. I'll shut your door.
Good night, darling.
Good night. Wonderful time. Wonderful.
Rises on the second act of Alice Adams, starring Judy Garland as Alice and co-starring Thomas Mitchell as Virgil. Ann Shoemaker is featured as Mrs. Adams. It's an afternoon a few days later. Alice has walked downtown to a local institution of learning, Frank's Business College. She didn't stay long when she found out that it would cost her $80 to take a course.
$80. How can I...
Miss Adams.
Oh, why, Mr. Russell.
I thought it was you coming out of there.
The school? Oh, I've been doing a little errand for my father. He wants to hire another secretary.
Well, I've been hoping I'd run into you. Ever since Mildred's dance, I've been thinking that I'd like to see you.
Oh, goodness, I bet I know what you've been thinking. You've been thinking I'm the sister of a professional gambler.
It's because he was shooting dice for the courtroom boys? I wish I could do that sort of thing myself.
Well, Walter is original, Mr. Russell. I was afraid you'd misunderstand him. See, he's rather literary, and he simply haunts people like that for material. He can talk exactly like them.
Oh, I see. And are you literary?
I'm just me.
And what's that? I'd like to know.
Well, how refreshingly direct, Mr. Russell.
Why not? What are you doing the rest of the afternoon? Can I take you for a drive? My car's around the corner.
Your car? Well, I should up... Oh, there's Margot Jensen coming our way, dear Margot. Let's walk, shall we? There's so much to see walking. So you asked Mildred to introduce us just so you wouldn't have to dance with Ella Dowling.
Oh, not a bit. I thought you were different the moment I saw you.
Different? That means from someone. From whom?
Are you a mind reader?
What?
How did you know I was thinking you were different from my cousin Mildred? You did, didn't you? By George, I knew you were this sort of girl.
Oh, how intimate this seems to make us all of a sudden, Mr. Russell.
Don't be formal. It's Arthur.
Arthur, then. But didn't Mildred tell you anything when you asked her about me?
She just said you were a Miss Adams.
A Miss Adams. Well, it certainly is unfortunate that I am so different from Mildred.
Why unfortunate?
Why? Because she's perfect. She's perfectly perfect. Oh, yes, we all fairly adore Mildred. She's like some big, noble, cold statue way above the rest of us. She hardly ever does anything mean or treacherous, you know. Of all the girls I know, I think she plays the fewest really mean tricks.
The fewest? But if you say she's...
Aren't men, darling? Of course, all girls do mean things sometimes. My own career is just one long brazen smirch of them. Oh, no, we can't let you in on our little tricks on her monkeys, you know. Oh, but they're delicious, and they go on right before your eyes.
Honestly, you baffle me. Girls are always telling us we can't catch on to them. And now I see it's true. Come on. What do you really like?
What do you think I'm like?
Well, you're quick, aren't you? And clever. Nobody pulls the wool over your eyes.
Oh, Arthur, what a terrible compliment to pay a girl.
Well, what's wrong with it? I like people like this. Not that I ever developed that way myself.
Oh, now, you don't expect me to believe that, Mr. Russell. You're a big businessman, I hear.
Oh, I'm just learning to manage my estate, that's all. It's not hard. In fact, I guess the truth is I've always had things pretty easy in my life.
Oh, then that explains it.
Explains what?
You, why you like people, why you trust them. You do, don't you? More than most people.
Oh, why not? Anyway, we're talking about you, Alice.
Oh, goodness. Can't we keep away from that? Besides, if you stay in town, you'll hear all about me. I'm a terribly unpopular character.
Oh, that can't be true. I saw you at the party. You were the best dancer there.
Oh, that. Well, I ought to dance well when I think of the dancing teachers and the expense to Daddy. Still, I suppose that's what fathers have daughters for, to throw money away on them. Well, our little walk is over. That foolish little house is ours.
That one?
It's a queer little place, isn't it? But my father's so attached to it that I doubt it will ever move. You know that feeling about an old house.
Alice, can I call you one evening?
If you like. We're in the book.
Alice, I'd like to say... Well, never mind. I'll call you through.
Goodbye. Evening, Mama.
Alice, who is he? My seems attentive.
Mother, for goodness sakes, were you watching out of the window?
Where did you meet him?
I met him at Mildred Palmer's party. He's a distant cousin of the Palmers. They say he's supposed to be engaged to Mildred.
Oh, how nice.
Well, I don't know about that. He didn't seem like an engaged man to me. At least, not so terribly.
Alice, you on the porch?
Yes, Mother.
Did you see this story in the paper? Henrietta Lamb's having a big, formal party.
Yes, Mom, it's tonight.
And you weren't invited?
Well, not exactly. Arthur Russell phoned, and he wanted to take me.
That Mr. Russell?
Yes. I said I couldn't go with him because Daddy was ill.
But Alice...
I couldn't go, Mother. Henrietta didn't invite me, and if she doesn't want me there, how can I...
Well, that's settled. That's all I'll say. Bert.
Oh, it's you.
Virgil Adams, how much longer do you expect me to put up with that old man and his doings?
Who's doing? What old man?
What other old man would I mean but your dear, grand old Mr. J.A. Lamb?
Oh.
His snippy little granddaughter Henrietta's having a party, and she snubbed Alice. Well, there's this fine young man, Mr. Russell, who wanted to take her.
Mother,
and you come in, Alice. Once and for all, you're going to hear everything. You're still young, and you've still got a chance to happiness. But your father's got the gumption to act like a man.
Mother, what's come over you?
He knows what I mean. He knows I'm not asking him to do anything he can't do.
Oh, that's what you're driving at.
Yes. I'm driving at that formula of yours. Alice,
You've broken your word, Emma. You promised never to mention that again.
Well, do you think I'm going to let my word interfere with my struggling for the happiness of my children?
That formula's not mine, Emma.
It belongs to you as much as to anybody.
Mother.
Dang.
Listen, Alice. Years ago, your father and another man invented a formula for making the best glue in the world.
The best what?
Glue to stick things. They invented it when your father first went to work for J.A. Lamb, and now the other man's dead, died 2 years ago, so the formula belongs to your father.
It belongs to J.A. Lamb. He paid us all the time we were working on
You
it.
made some changes in it later yourself, and Lamb never got a
I don't care. If you want me to be a dirty dog, it'll be like stealing to use that formula now.
And what has J.A. Lamb stolen from you? Years ago, he made you a solemn promise to do something about that glue. To do something for you. And has he done it? Has he?
Alice, can't you get her the thunderation out of here?
Mother, what's the matter with you? Even if it is bad formula, what are you expecting to do?
I expect him to go into business and make money with it. And he can. He can use our savings and borrow on the house and the insurance to get started. But all he thinks of is working himself to get to J.A. Lamb on a miserable pit.
I won't hear it, Emma.
Come on, Mother, come on.
Wait. Alice.
What is it, Daddy?
She says she thinks you have a mean life, Alice.
You hear a lie. Couldn't you be as brave as she is, Virgil?
Are you lying, Alice? Do you have a mean life?
No.
Here, look at me. Seems like the Henrietta Lamb dance. Is that so hard to bear?
It's all right. It's all right. I got it. Now, you see?
Get out of here. Both. Go, what? Leave me alone.
Good band here, Alice. Oh, what a shame you couldn't get to Henrietta's dance last year.
Oh, I didn't mind, Arthur. I prefer a little out-of-the-way place like this.
Well, I'm certainly glad your father's feeling better now.
Oh, yes, dear Daddy. Arthur, I have a confession to make. I couldn't have gone to Henrietta's dance with you anyway.
No?
No, as a newcomer, you wouldn't have known, but the Lambs and the Adamses, they're the Montagues and the Capulets of this town.
The what?
Yeah, the families with the feud, Romeo and Juliet. Oh, don't ask me what the feud's about. Business.
Well, then let's forget it. It's certainly not what's on my mind, no.
What is?
Oh, I want to know what you thought the other day after our walk about me.
I was thinking about myself, Arthur.
Well, it's Frank, anyway.
Yeah. I was wondering what I wanted to make you think of me.
Well, and what did you decide?
I decided I should never dare to be just myself with you. Not if I wanted you to see me again. And yet, here I am, just being myself after all.
Take a look inside, Emma. Only an old shed, but it's the starter.
The Adams adhesive. That was Alice's word.
No matter what you call it, it's still going to smell like a glue factory. Wish I knew what he thought about this.
Who?
Oh, Mr. Lamb. If I could only find out.
Now, Virgil, if you haven't heard anything, it just goes to show he's forgotten all about it.
You don't know J.A. Lamb. He doesn't forget things. Not if he thought you were trying to get the best of him.
That's just morbid, Virgil. Oh, by the way, Alice is going out with that nice Mr. Russell tonight.
Again?
Uh-huh. It's been 2 or 3 times a week lately.
Can you beat it? Here we go through all this muck and moil to help fix things nice for her, and she goes out and gets what she wants anyway.
Oh, I'm not saying they're engaged, Virgil. Not yet.
Tired, Alice? Why so quiet?
I don't know. I'm afraid I'm going to miss these summer evenings of ours when they're over.
Do they have to be over?
Uh-huh. Everything's over sometimes.
I don't look so far ahead.
How cryptic. What do you mean, Arthur?
Yes. Why should our evenings be over?
Heavens. Why, that's practically a proposal, Arthur. But don't worry, I shan't hold you to it. I know it's just the spell of the moonlight and this terribly romantic sport.
Now, don't make fun of it. I like your sport.
Arthur, wouldn't it be wonderful if 2 people could just keep themselves to themselves?
But I thought we've done that pretty well so far. That's what I've enjoyed this summer, being alone together.
I just have this feeling, something in the fear.
Something?
Well, somebody. If people in this town talk about each other frightfully, Arthur.
You think they gossip about us?
No, not exactly.
Well, what?
Well, they do talk, really.
Aren't you inclined to worry too much about that sort of thing? Who cares, anyway?
Well, it's just that I don't want them to make up things about me to you.
You know, the truth is, there are times when you act like another girl, Alice. So listen. If you want our evenings to be over, you'll have to drive me away yourself.
Me for money. Still got a job, hasn't he? Not that they'll keep him long at J.A. Lamb's after what I've done. Oh, well. Night, Alice.
Night, Daddy.
Alice, you know, I think it's time your father and I showed some interest in Mr. Russell. Well, I actually believe he's never been inside the house.
No, we've always stayed out here on the porch.
Well, we can't wait much longer to ask him to dinner. We could get that Melina Burns to wait on table. She goes out for the day, and we can have a real nice dinner. Something real stylish.
Mama, maybe we ought to wait.
But Alice, don't you want the young man to meet your father and mother? Suppose you ask him for next Thursday.
Well, Arthur, my boy, good to see you again. You rather told us to forget what you look like. I'm sorry, cousin.
Now, Daddy, Arthur's too busy. We understand. Here's a flower for your butthole, Arthur.
Oh, thank you, Mildred.
We'll have luncheon with the terrace. It's so much cooler.
Mildred, doesn't that Alice Adams' father work for old Mr. Lamb?
Why, yes, Mother, I believe so.
Well, Edwin, tell your daughter the story you heard at the club.
Why? Is Adam's girl a friend of Mildred's?
Well, I did see her for a while.
My dear, every girl who meets Mildred and tries to push an acquaintance isn't a friend of hers. I'm glad you dropped her, my child. Sit down, Arthur.
Well, they're saying downtown that old Mr. Lamb had kept this fellow Adams on his payroll for years, even though he'd become deadweight at his job. And what did Adams do a few weeks ago to show his gratitude? He up and departed with some sort of a glue formula from the old gentleman.
Stole it?
Well, not technically, but the point is that J.A. Lamb takes a great deal of pride in his judgment of men, and everybody thinks it's a great joke on him. All he'll say is, wait and see, wait and see.
Edwin, pour Arthur some of the Rhine wine. I know he'll enjoy it.
Got a nice dessert spoon, water glass.
Why, Alice, you've set that table a dozen times.
I know, Mother, but
where's Walter? Why isn't he dressed and ready? Oh, but I told you he'd be late tonight. Now, don't get excited, Alice. You want to look fresh, don't you?
Oh, if it only hadn't turned so hot. The roses are going to wilt.
Oh, now, Alice, I said...
No, everything's got to be right, Mother. It just must. And that Melina Burns, Mother, will you tell her, please, not to chew gum when she waits on the table?
I said, just leave everything to me, dear.
Oh, Melina.
Hey, don't you folks think it's a little too hot for soup tonight? I do.
Melina,
soup and mushrooms and sweetbreads and sirloin and vegetables. Too hot, folks.
Melina.
And ice cream cake is swimming already in the ice box. What? That's me. Butterfingers. Now don't move. I'll go get the broom. I'll get clean for tonight.
Oh, Alice.
Alice, dear, you mustn't get upset. I'll be right back.
Alice.
Yes, Daddy?
Say, you're not cooking cabbage, are you? Is that fashionable now for company dinner?
It's not cabbage. It's Brussels sprouts.
Oh, you don't say. Smells pretty strong. Dang this coat and necktie. I wish I could go to the table bare-hide. Don't remember any hotter night in 10 years. Oh, what in the ding-dong?
happened? Marina fell down the cellar stairs. You know, Miss Adams just got a bump in the walk. What was you paying me for tonight? Miss Alston, I'll get it, Alice. You wait here. No, I'll go. Now, do you want to look anxious? You do as I say. Wait here. And then you come into the living room. Oh, Daddy.
What's the matter now, Alice?
Oh, you come right in, Mr. Russell. I'm Mrs. Adams.
How do you do, Mrs. Adams?
It's kind of awfully warm tonight, Mr. Russell. You know, the only person I know who doesn't seem to mind the heat the way other people do is Alice. But then Alice is so amiable. She never seems to mind anything the way others do.
Talk, Alice. Honey, you better go and rescue that young man from your mother. Oh, these are Brussels sprouts, huh? Well, they certainly smell up the house.
Why, that's the bouquet, Daddy. It's part of their charm. Isn't that so, Arthur?
Well, I never heard it put that way, Alice, but I guess you're right.
Oh, Alice, what an imagination, Alice. Oh,
What could have been in Cook's mind today with this heavy entree? He should have given us something iced and light on a night like this. People leave too much to les domestiques, n'est-ce pas? I should have loved an African jelly.
A what?
That's French, Father. I'm afraid you're not a real gourmet, Daddy. You see, most cooking terms are from the French because they're so distinguished for their cuisine, like most music terms being from the Italian. What are the Americans famous for, I wonder? What do you think, Arthur?
Why, I guess I never get it.
Business, I suppose, banking, manufacturing, and so on. Isn't it funny? Unbelievable.
No, folks. I'm just laughing at this ice cream cake out here.
Stay there. Hey, you. Oh, well, what's her name?
What's his name?
That young woman in the kitchen. I want some water.
Well, it's Melina, Daddy. Poor old Daddy. No matter how long they work for her, she never remembers their name. It's that terrible new factory. Everything else goes unnoticed. I always wonder why the businessmen can't leave most of the details to their employees. I mean, that's just what they're for, isn't it? Secretaries, office boys, and all that.
Secretaries, Alice. You know, I may be needing a secretary myself soon. Never thought I'd ever be having one of my own, Mr. Russell.
What? Come on here, will ya? Walter, aren't you coming in?
Oh, Ma! Pardon me, Mr. Russell. I guess my boy wants to see me.
Why, whatever. Walter's such a funny boy. He's so abrupt and unexpected. But then, of course, you know that about him, Arthur. I guess that's how talented people are. It's part of their charm, really. What are your talents, Arthur? Can you play any instrument or sing?
What? Why, you dang little fool. You idiot.
Don't yell at me, Pa. I couldn't help it. I tell you, it just happened, that's all.
Well, I guess I'd better go and see if Walter's had his dinner. You excuse me.
It turned out wrong. It's the old man Lamb found out.
Old man Lamb found out. Why, you...
Hi. Where they all gone, Alice?
Never mind, Melina.
Well, there ain't going to be any dessert. This is all melted away.
A penny for your thoughts, Arthur. No, I'll bid more. A rose. A poor little dead rose for your thoughts, Mr. Arthur Russell.
Afraid I haven't any.
Will you ever forgive me?
What for?
For this whole evening.
What? I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do. You're upset.
Alice, you're just a mess.
No, I'm not. I think they've gone upstairs. Shall we go out on the porch for a moment? Where we belong?
Of course.
You won't look straight at me. You won't say a word. It's dark out here. You needn't look at me. You can tell me the truth.
There's nothing the matter, not at all. Of course, weather like this is sort of...
You know, I have the strangest feeling. I feel as if I were only going to see you about 5 more minutes all the rest of my life.
Well, that's not so. Not at all.
Don't say not at all again, Arthur. You're much too nice to be good at deceiving. Besides, it's not worth it. It doesn't work, I know, Alice.
Alice, of course I want to see you, of course. But it's...
I've never had a feeling like this before. It's just so... That's all. You're never coming here again. But it's all over. It's finished, isn't it? It was my own doing.
Alice, you're awfully tired and nervous and...
What's that, Ann? That you?
What? Mr. Lamb.
Your father home?
Yes, he's upstairs. Walter's there, too, Mr. Lamb. I guess they expect you. What's Walter done, Mr. Lamb?
Will you call your father, Miss Adams?
All right, please go in.
Listen, Alice.
Don't be so solemn, Arthur. When anything's spoiled, people can't do anything else but run away from it, can they? Your hat's just inside. I'd like to keep it for a souvenir, but you can't go without it, can you, you poor thing? What a romantic parting. Talking about that. Goodbye, Arthur.
Now for station identification.
WNBC and WNBC-FM, New York.
And now the curtain rises on the third act of Alice Adams, starring Judy Garland, co-starring Thomas Mitchell, and featuring Ann Shoemaker.
Oh, Walter, how could you do it?
Mother, will you all please be careful? Mr. Lamb is here. He's waiting downstairs.
Mr. Lamb?
I knew it. It was just what he was waiting for.
Please tell me what's happened.
Walter shorted his accounts down at Lamb.
Oh, don't make it pretty, Emma. He took $300.
Oh, Walter.
I didn't steal it. It turned out wrong, that's all. This guy, this friend of mine, he owed it to the bookies, and they were after him. He swore he'd give it back before the end of the month if I'd help out. Well, he didn't, and today the auditors checked my account.
Oh, Dad, can't you possibly...
Oh, I'll get the money somehow, every dang dirty penny. But this is just what K.A. Lamb's been waiting for. He thinks we both cheated him. He was just letting Walter walk into the trap.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You talk to me, you dang young idiot. Thinks we're yellow, does he? Well, I'll get down and show him. Every last dang dirty penny.
Now, Walter, you wait up here. Oh, Walter, to have this come on the night of your sister's dinner. Poor Alice. You wait here, too, Mama. And don't say poor Alice.
Mr. Lamb,
You what, Virgil Adams? Fine family you turned out to be after all these years.
Now listen to me, will you?
Why, I'd never have set my foot inside your house. Except that I wanted to tell you to your face just how I felt.
Mr. Lamb, we know that...
I'll pay you every cent Walter took, Mr. Lamb, just as soon as I can. I'm going down in the morning to try and raise a loan on my glue work.
Oh, your glue work. I always thought people had to show some prospects before they could raise a loan.
Oh, naturally.
Well, I guess you'll find that a little difficult now that I can open a glue works of my own.
What's that?
Yes, sir, and a big one. Right across from that shed of yours. Oh, I've got plans. What do you expect me to do, Virgil Adams? Let you walk off with that glue formula like swallowing a pat of butter? Oh, I know what you thought. You said to yourself, here's this old fool, J.A. Lamb. He's in his second childhood. I'll just put this over on him.
Mr. Lamb, that formula was just as much mine as yours. And anyway, a lot you know about my feelings of what I said to myself. But I want to tell you one thing now, Mr. Lamb. I don't feel mean anymore about what I've done. Not anymore. Because there's a meaner man in this world than I am, Mr. Lamb.
Oh, so you feel better about yourself.
You bet I do. Look at me. What I did when I quit you couldn't have made 2 cents worth of real difference in your life. But you think I did you a bad turn. So you spite my business, and you shame my family, and I can't even raise the money to keep my boy out of the court. And if anybody that told me last year I'd say a thing like that, I'd have to call him a liar. Well, I do say it, Mr. Lamb. You're a doggone mean man.
What? You're accusing me, Virgil Adams? Good night.
Oh, wait, Mr. Lamb, you can't go away thinking badly.
No, let him go, Alice.
No, Mr. Lamb, wait. Daddy, please go up. Mother!
I can't get upstairs myself, Alice.
Lamb, he didn't mean what he was saying. It's all my fault. This whole terrible mess.
Your fault?
Yes. Because I made him think I was unhappy.
You were unhappy, so he walked out on me with our glue formula.
Please. I made him think he had to make money for me. I used to compare myself with Mildred Palmer and all those girls uptown. He was only trying to do for me what you do for your granddaughter, Henrietta.
Young woman, you've got the darnest way of trying to get around me.
No, it's true, believe me.
Doggone, I won't be talked out of it. Did your father give a single thought to all the years he worked for me? No. Sharpen at serpent tooth, that's what. Not a grateful bone in his body.
You mean, you think?
Yes.
Well, don't you dare say that about my father. Don't you ever dare. Now, I'm glad he's through with you. When he used to worship the ground you walked on, Mr. Lamb says this, Mr. Lamb says that. Well, at least he won't be fooling himself anymore that way.
Now, wait a minute.
And just pay you the money Walter took, Mr. Lamb. I'll pay it. I don't know how, but I'll work and I'll get it.
Now, hold on, Alice, will you?
No, there's nothing more to say. I'll get that money somehow. Mr. Lamb? Where are you going?
Upstairs to your father. You coming?
Are they still talking in there? It'll be all right, Mother. Everything. Yes, but what did he say? Oh, he talked about glue. He wants Daddy to join him in the factory.
Oh, then your father is... Oh, thank heaven now.
Please, Mother, excuse me. I want to go outside for a moment.
A penny for your thoughts? No, a poor little dead rose for your thoughts, Alice Adams.
Oh, you came back?
I didn't go. I've been waiting here for you.
All the time?
I heard them fight in there, if that's what you mean. And what you said to the old gentleman about being responsible.
Oh,
I also heard a good deal yesterday afternoon. I was at Mildred. They talked about you a lot.
I think... Well, then you found out they were right. You know that...
Now, let me finish. I found out that I want to marry you, that's all.
Marry?
That's right. I love you, Alice. Well, surely you've got something to say to me, dear.
You still... Oh.
Yes?
The curtain has fallen on the Theater Guild on the Air production of Alice Adams, sponsored by the United States Steel Corporation. We express our thanks to our stars, Judy Garland, who starred as Alice, Thomas Mitchell, co-starred as Virgil, and Anne Shoemaker featured as Mrs. Adams. Our thanks also to Kendall Clark, whom you heard as Arthur, Nathan Adams as Walter, Joseph Sweeney as Mr. Lamb, Mary Wicks as Melina, Lucille Perlow as Mildred, Florida Friedrich as Mrs. Palmer, Oliver Thorndike as Harvey, and Bruce Hall as Frank. The Theater Guild on the Air is under the supervision of Lawrence Langner and Teresa Helburn, with Armina Marshall, executive producer. S. Mark Smith is editor. Music was composed and conducted by Harold Leonard. Judy Garland may currently be seen in the MGM production Summer Stock. Alice Adams was presented by a special arrangement with RKO Radio Pictures, producers of Where Danger Lives, starring Robert Mitchum, Faith Gomez, and Claude Rains, soon to be seen in the leading theaters throughout the country. Your announcer is Norman Brokenshire. The United States Steel Corporation hopes that you'll be with us next Sunday at the same time.